Can you pick up Stefan?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Society of Misfit Gamers. Today we're going to be playing something none of us have ever played before. Or Mike has played some, but we're playing Dungeons & Dragons. So I'm going to be running the Lost Mine of Phandalin campaign from the starter set. To introduce myself, I am the
SeventhCitySaint.
I will be the Dungeon Master for this campaign. If we can go down the line and introduce ourselves, who you are,
Sure.
your player, your character, and maybe some interesting tidbits like race, class, and just little interesting things about yourselves.
Alright, this is ZonateFever playing the Dwarf Cleric. I'm a hill dwarf who's neutral. He secretly wonders whether the gods care about mortal affairs at all.
Nah.
I have three cousins, Gundren, Gundren, and Gundren Rockseeker, who are my friends and cherished clan members.
And did you say your class?
Yes, you did.
Cleric, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And your character name, are you just going to go with...
I'm just going to stay with Troy. I'm trying to learn this. Trying to learn it with a fake name is going to be even harder.
So, like I said, Mike has not played in a very long time. No one else at the table has played. So we're just kind of winging it as we go along. So, next down the line.
This is Stefan. I'm a human fighter folk hero. Yes, apparently my village was destroyed and I'm trying to drive out the dragon that apparently lives there now.
Okay. That's a good introduction. Cool.
I hope you don't have to sing.
No, he's a fighter, not a bard.
Yeah.
Bar fights?
The bard.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm kind of choking on my own spit.
Can't take him anywhere.
That's why we can't have nice things. Knight of Valor playing part of KOV. I'm a noble.
Kov?
Yeah.
Okay,
KOV.
his name is Kov.
No, just go KOV.
Alright, KOV.
Yeah.
KOV.
Right. Shut up.
Woman's name.
My boobs bring all the men to the yard.
Okay, please continue.
This is why we can't go places.
Oh, we only go together.
Alright.
Lawful neutral.
Sorry, your class and your character. He's a human fighter.
Read it,
I'm
dumb
trying to make this.
Read it or I smack you.
Been playing for 3 minutes and already trying to make the DM's life hell.
Just wait.
So a little bit about your character.
Well, I come from nobility, but my village burnt down. Very sad story. I got raised in a nice little house, but I got a meaningless title. Nothing else to my name. I got like 5 javelin, but it's chainmail. But
so he's worthless.
I trip over every little thing. Like this mouse last week, it was horrible.
Okay.
I'm good to my best.
Enough
and,
drama. Can we move on to the next one?
Alright.
Thanks, guys.
MagicMike. I'm a wizard. I'm a high elf. I'm chaotic good. And I use polysymbolic words that
He uses
convey
big
the
words to sound
impression of
smart.
illusion. Also, I spent so long in a temple that I have little experience dealing with people on a daily basis.
No social skills.
What's your character?
None.
What's your character's name?
It's Mike.
No, I thought you were
Just
gonna
do
go with Virginia.
Mike the Elf.
High elf of Neverwinter.
And finally,
DemonicJewel. My name is going to be Chase. I'm a halfling rogue. My alignment is neutral. I was part of a gang who betrayed me. Now I seek revenge. All the while stealing shit all along the way.
of course.
Wait, is that the same gang I have it out for?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're both hunting them down.
Why do I see Chase kind of doing like West Side Story, snapping his fingers like, I'm gonna get those sons of bitches.
I know nothing.
All right, let's get into the adventure proper.
So, actually, I'm a Sheldon.
A what?
A Sheldon of the
Sheldon
Wizard World.
Cooper.
Oh, there you go.
Cooper of the world.
Not entirely
All right.
wrong. All right.
You're in my spot.
In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin, a couple of days' travel southeast of the city.
I think I know him.
Gundren is Troy's cousin.
Chase.
Who is knocking on the bar counter?
It's Sheldon. It's Sheldon.
For God's sakes, leave the man alone.
Gundren was clearly
have
excited
OCD?
and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold
Penis.
pieces each for pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Borthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandalin.
This is a mission I shouldn't be on.
That's what she said.
Okay,
set up-
Ross, calm down.
He then set out ahead of you on horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business.
What?
I don't trust him.
You've
I don't know any of you. Why am I here?
Why are you
You'll figure it out.
doing this?
You've
What do I
spent the
gain
last
from this?
you've spent the last few
You
days
can
following the high
experience
road
your next
south
job.
from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribord Trail.
I wasn't in charge of navigation.
You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail.
Bastards.
Take it all.
So, first of all, let's ask, what is your marching order? Because you're traveling along with the wagon. You're traveling in a group. Who'd like to take the front? Who's driving the wagon?
I'm in the
Taking
back
care
of the
things
wagon.
like that. Okay, Mike the elf is in the back of the wagon. Who's driving the wagon?
I'll drive. Shotgun.
I was gonna drive it.
Okay, the halfling is
Off-
driving the wagon.
off
He is
the
trouble.
Yeah, off the cliff.
Can you
He is
reach the pedals?
It's a horse-drawn
Oh,
wagon.
right.
There are no friggin' pedals. It's not a car. This is high fantasy.
Do we at least have a radio?
No,
I can make.
and you
with
don't
my-
have a
with
bar
magic.
either, or bard either. Though I believe you have prestidigitation and you have thaumaturgy, so one of you
okay.
could theoretically make music.
Cool.
Oh.
So I'm guessing Ross is gonna be in the front.
It's a fairly large wagon, so two of you can be riding up front. One of you would probably be a couple of you would probably be walking alongside the wagon.
I'll walk along the side and keep an eye out for those goddamn red brands. Bastards.
Stefan.
Walk along the other side of the wagon.
Okay, got
Nobody
Troy
wants
and
to
Stefan
sit
flanking
with
the
me.
wagon. We've got Mike in the
I'm
back,
driving. What are you talking?
and then we've got Chase and KOV driving along in leading the wagon.
Yeah,
See,
sure.
I can see in dim light up to about 60 feet.
Yes, you do have dark vision.
That's
So
why
I
you
can
got
kinda
put on your high beams.
I can I can see behind us if anybody's coming up behind
Again,
us.
prestidigitation and thaumaturgy kind of can do high beams.
No, I got Shotgun Rider by, what is it, BTO stuck in my head.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that
so
doesn't
the
exist
wagon
here.
you're traveling with, it's a lot of mining supplies, food, sacks of flour, ale, tools for mining like shovels and
Anything
crowbars
of
and stuff
value.
like
Not so much feel by the time we get there.
that. You know what?
This is gonna take a while.
Make me a perception check.
Maybe I'm in the back of the.
So, for those who don't know, a perception check is I will roll the d20 for the players, and you add your perception bonus.
I have 0.
Well, then it's just going to be a straight d20 roll.
Where's perception?
That's how you perceive it.
Oh, okay, 3.
Okay, so
3.
there's some gold on the
Side of the road? Oh, good.
on the wagon. You don't know exactly how much,
Sleight of hand. Whoops.
and your patron will know if you take any.
All right.
Putting it back.
All right then.
All right.
Testing for fingerprints.
Hey, I wasn't in the room when they gave us the rules, okay? I learned it on the road.
Are we currently driving, or are we just kind of sitting there?
We're on
you-
cruise control.
I'm driving.
Cruise control.
You've been on the Tribord Trail for about half a day.
Watch out for cops.
As you come around a bend, you spot 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path.
Bacon.
Each has several black
What the hell?
feathered arrows sticking out of it. The
Claim the
woods
arrows.
press close to the trail here, and a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side.
Can I investigate?
I suspect the red
absolutely
brands.
can. You can roll either an investigation check or a perception check,
I have
whichever
0.
you would
I have
prefer.
0 for that.
So what is the difference between...
You have different stats for perception and investigation.
Okay.
And anyone who would like to make a perception or investigation check
I
is
have
allowed
3
to.
perception.
I got 3 perception,
I have
no
wisdom.
investigation.
Okay, so would anyone like to make...
Yes.
Everyone tell me who wants to make a check?
I
Yeah,
want
have
to take a
an- I
check.
have +5
Alright, I'll check.
investigation.
So, yeah, you should
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
send
An
mine.
investigation.
Yeah, if you get shot, well.
Oh,
Alright.
sure.
I
So,
suspect the red brands.
so you're making a perception check?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Were you wanting to?
I'll do
Investigation.
Investigation.
It's
Alright.
+5 to it. So.
I need my answers.
Okay, so you got a 10, you got a 5,
Yeah,
I'm a I have +5.
I got 5 already.
you have a 16,
Ooh.
and Chase,
So is that 16
I
plus
have
5?
3 to investigation.
I don't know.
you have an 8. So, Mike, since you rolled the highest,
Yes.
you notice there are some tracks leading away from the horses. Smaller humanoid size, like probably about a halfling or
Racist!
something about the same size as a halfling or a gnome,
See, that's
something
why they
along
sent
those
me.
lines. And you notice that there's some rustling in the bushes nearby.
Dun,
See,
dun.
that's when I make my.
Who are you?
And you notice that the saddlebags have been looted, and nearby lies an empty leather map case.
Ooh, maps.
Empty.
There are no maps.
Empty. Leather map.
Empty lever maps?
I need my knowledge. And?
Alright, and you can tell that the horses, you recognize them as belonging to Gundren Rockseeker and Sylvar Hallwinter.
Uh-oh.
So you know those are their horses.
My family.
We have our motive.
And suddenly,
But why is their motive? What will they do?
4 goblins
Ah, poop.
pop out of the bushes.
Ah, fecal
2
matter.
of them up on the ridge around the thicket, and 2 of them out of the bushes on the road. Now, so we're going to those 3. We're gonna do those 3 little words that everyone in D&D knows. Roll for initiative.
Oh, poop.
So
I want to throw an axe.
You're too far.
Gonna find out your initiative first.
Split some wigs.
All right. So does everyone just want me to roll for them?
Yeah,
Sure.
do it.
Troy, what is your initiative?
Where's the initiative?
It should be. Let me just double check.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That there at the top. You
Negative
have your
1.
armor class.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm supposed to do
So
that.
your initiative is 3. So I want to write that down. And so
Alright.
that's for this encounter.
Where do I put this? Just on the side?
Let's put
Yeah,
it-
just somewhere. Or if you want to put it in the.
Actually,
Oh,
Ross,
okay.
can you have some
Just-
blank paper?
I think I have some behind the bar.
Ah, this'll do, I think.
Blank paper should be
I
easy.
Yeah,
I can't
blank
get out.
paper would probably be.
I just want to throw an axe at the rustling.
Just one.
The rustling's gone, Troy. They're out of the bushes now.
But if you miss, you've lost your axe forever.
Got a slight pause while we figure this out.
Maybe it's a
All right,
dream.
so after a brief little intermission, which you won't notice because we'll have put this back in, we've rolled initiative for combat. So, despite your various rolls, the goblins are actually going first.
Oh, son of a...
So,
Wait,
Damn
which
on.
goblin's going?
I stepped
all
in it
4 of
now.
them. Like, when enemies roll, the entire group of whatever enemies are go on the same turn.
Oh.
So all 4 goblins are attacking before any of you do.
The whole
I'm
mob.
boned.
Ah, Sherlock Holmes. We'll anticipate
Well,
what they're
you're
going
in
to
the
do
back.
and then
Why-
phone
Yes,
them.
you were in the back of the wagon, though you were investigating the
I went up to
horses.
investigate. So I'm the one that kind of triggered the trap.
So you 2 presumably have gotten off the wagon.
I'm still on the
That's-
wagon.
So you're still on the wagon? Are you still
I
on the
pulled up my
wagon?
bow.
Or
Oh,
have you gotten off?
I'm definitely still on the bandwagon, I think.
I'm still on kind of a bow.
Okay, but seriously, are you still on the wagon for combat, or have you gotten off to look? Oh wait, well no, both of you did perception checks or
Yeah.
insight checks.
Yeah.
So you would have had to look around
Yeah.
or investigation, whatever.
So we're all
So-
in front of the wagon then.
Yeah.
We all caught off the
So-
wagon to go check the rustling bush.
So we're all there. So
Well,
okay.
to be fair, you
We
and
should have
Stefan
left
weren't
someone
gone, though.
behind.
And I was the idiot that went forth and
Poke
yeah.
that in the
All
bag.
right, so
We should have left someone behind.
So who's watching the wagon?
Yeah, where's the stuff?
no, when you're in the middle of a fight.
No, just go like, T, time out, hold it out, Goms. Someone's got to go back and watch the wagon.
Where's the wagon?
Okay, the goblins are gonna go.
Where's the wagon?
The wagon's
First of all, so
Dude, where's my wagon?
so
Somebody had to say it.
And
there's 2 goblins with bows. There's 2 goblins with short swords. The goblins with the bows are gonna go first.
And
So because
Shush,
you were out
goblin.
front, I'm going to say
He's
that
gonna murder you.
I know. Virtually every reality.
One of the goblins is going to shoot
gonna throw
at the
Gollum at
dwarf
you.
Oh no.
because they recognize he's the dwarf. That
I
is
I
a
told you
15.
should have shaved.
But your armor class is 18, so that actually does not hit.
Oh, nice.
Miss.
The second goblin is going to shoot
Dodged.
at the fighter.
Which fighter?
Stefan, sorry. But he rolled a -1, so
Okay.
his arrow goes completely veering way off.
Man, they're aiming like
Not even
stormtroopers.
close.
Just goes like,
So now the two goblins with their scimitars are going to charge up to the characters around the horses. So they're going to go... They
After
see
me.
you, Andrew. You're the biggest guy there. Into goblins,
Shiny.
big equals bad. So they're
okay.
going to attack you.
Both of them?
At the
Well,
same time,
yeah, both of them are going to attack you. One of them misses because your armor class is 17, right?
Tings.
armor class. Yeah.
Yeah, so you
yeah.
deflect the blow with the great axe.
Kaboom.
Ting.
This one is going to hit.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You're dead.
Oh, how much?
So, and you are going to take 8 slashing damage.
Yeah, 12 health.
So you're at 4. You might want to write that down on your character sheet.
Big hit.
Or on the
Or on your pad of paper.
4.
Cleric, we need a heal.
Alright, so next in the initiative order is Stefan. So, Stefan, whatever you want to do. You're the fighter, so you don't really have any spells or anything, or you're one of the fighters. You have a great sword, which is this one there, or your bow. So you can declare an attack. On a turn, you can also, for example, if you're engaged in combat, you can disengage from the enemy. You can hide. You can try and hide from the enemy, so you can make an attack off there. What would you like to do?
Pull out my longbow and shoot one of the goblins.
Okay, you're gonna
Which goblin?
attack.
One with the scimitar.
The one that infrared.
Okay,
attacking
one of the
me with
ones
a pink
scimitar. Okay, so one of the ones attacking Andrew.
Thanks,
We'll make
buddy.
him a pink cushion.
All right.
That's
oh,
love.
that is a natural 20.
Ooh.
So what a natural 20 is, that's a critical hit. So
He's
in this
dead.
case, we roll the damage twice.
Oh.
So you shot with your arrow. So that's 1d8. So I will roll
You gonna die?
2d8.
Wow.
So that's a 5 and a 2. That is just enough. You skewer that goblin right through the neck. He is down.
Does it go through and hit the other one?
No.
Ah.
That'd be cool.
Sadly, no.
It would be cool, but that's not how arrows work.
His character's not named John Wick.
All right, and
Yet.
so
Yet.
you do have a movement. So every turn you have
Wait,
an
he had-
option for a bonus action,
he had a
which
movement?
I don't believe you have any bonus actions at level 1. You have your
Someone
attack
can save me.
or your main action, and then you have your movement where you can move up to 30 feet in any direction.
My God, that's log poop.
So if you want, you can move farther back behind the wagon so you have cover. You can try and get up to the short ridge where some of the arrow shooting goblins are if you want to try and get a better shot at them. You can, or if you want to just stay where you are, you can do that. So if you want to take your movement, you can. If you don't want to, you can just stay where you are.
Just stay where I am.
All right, you're going to stay where you are. So that will be the end of Stefan's turn.
And
Next
we're
we
one down.
have Chase.
All right, let's see.
Stole gold out of the wagon and
Can
he's
I
gone.
use movement beforehand?
Yes, you can move. You can use your movement beforehand.
Dragon's just gone.
Can I move off to the side to get closer to the ridge to shoot down one of the goblin archers?
You can. And just to remind you, as a rogue, you do have a sneak attack. So basically, if you have advantage on attack roll, or you have an enemy that is within 5 feet of one of your allies and engaged in combat with them, you get to roll the extra d6 on your damage. If you so choose. But if you do want to move and try to get into a better position to shoot at the goblins in the back, you can do that, but you will not get your sneak attack damage because they're not engaged. You don't have advantage on the attack, and they're not engaged with any of your party
Well,
members.
there's 2 engaging Andy, right?
One.
Yes,
Oh,
one, because
one.
Stefan murdered one of them.
So he's
But we got
technically-
we got two melee guys still go for that.
That's
so I might as well try to get the guys from afar.
Want to get one of the goblins? All right.
Yeah.
Gonna roll your attack.
I like your intentions.
Well, that's a 17, so regardless of your modifier, you are going to hit. And so that's 1d6 plus 3, I believe, was your bow.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, You shoot that arrow. It goes straight flying. This one gets him right in the eye.
Yes.
He's down. We're down 2 goblins already.
Meanwhile, I'm laying on there bleeding like a sieve.
Speaking of,
Don't worry, Troy can heal you.
Andy,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Great.
So you have 1 goblin currently attacking you.
Medic.
You don't have any healing abilities. Troy, you can delay your turn to let somebody else go, and that would be Troy's. But that would be Mike's turn next.
All right, I'll see what I can do for hitting the guy back.
You want to try and kill the goblin?
Yeah, why not?
All
What
I can do
if
is-
what have I got left to lose?
All I can do is...
So what is your to hit on your grid?
I'm just waving a
So that's a
religious
plus,
symbol
or
at you.
your great axe. That's a +5 to hit.
Yeah.
So that will hit.
Okay.
So what is the damage on that again?
Damage type 1d12.
1d12 plus 3 slashing. Okay. I don't see this going well for the goblin, to be honest.
Goblin's pwned.
So pwned.
Yeah, no, he's dead. So
3
you
down.
swing your great axe
Spraying
in a
blood with
wide, in a wide arc, and blood goes flying. Some of it's yours, some of it's the goblin's. His head comes clean off.
Bifurcation.
What's that? I can't hear you.
And a witty one-liner.
Attack what?
Just to boot.
All right, and so would you like to move? Take a bonus action. I don't think you have any
I
bonus
think
actions
you
at this
should
point.
move back.
You can move back. You can move closer to the goblin.
I'm
that
gonna
is
step
shooting.
back a little bit.
All right,
Take
step
my
back,
bloody
that's
stumps
good.
with me.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. Mike,
Wait.
next is your turn.
Ah, I missed my
So
one-liner.
what would you like to do?
Do you hear the rustling of
I'm
my
gonna
axe towards
say
your neck?
there's about
There we go.
60 feet between you right now
Yeah.
and the last goblin that has the arrows.
Right. So...
Preach at the word
and
of the Lord.
Oh. Wait, how many feet? 60 feet?
Up to 60 feet, yeah, so...
I might hit him with a ray of frost.
Ray of Frost, alright. So that will be... A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Heck yeah.
So I will roll for that. That's going to hit.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, it rolled a 15. What's your spell attack? It's going to
1d8.
hit.
Yeah,
Well, no.
1d8.
What's your your spellcasting modifier?
Spellcasting.
I believe it should be on the right.
Whereabouts?
Now, let me see.
Yeah.
It's going to hit anyways, but I want to see.
I give him mild
Attack
frostbite.
bonus when you make an attack with a spell is +5. Okay, so you were going to hit anyways. So roll 1d8.
Mild inconvenience of frostbite.
Unfortunately, it was only a 1, so yeah, that's mild inconvenience. So
It just
I
got
gave them
cold.
chapped lips.
So it does take 1 damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Oh, so it's like stepping on an ice cube.
Okay.
Cold.
His fingers are feeling a little numb right now.
Can't pull those bowstrings with cold fingers.
All right,
that?
so do
What's
you
wrong,
want to
Goblin?
move? You
Cold
want to make
feet?
any other action?
I'm just gonna run over to Andy and dangle my religious symbol.
Okay, it's not going to do anything, but...
Whoa. What's this about dangling your religious symbol?
He's praying for
Alright,
last
so that's the
rites.
end
Yeah,
of your turn.
I'm sure.
So, last in the initiative is Troy.
Yep.
So, again, you
Dickus
have,
danglus
Well, I've been
non-corpus.
warming up this axe for like half an hour
you have
now.
up to 30 feet of movement. You have about 60 feet between you and the goblin.
I don't think you
No
know
hanging fruit.
I'm just gonna try and nail him with a throwing axe.
Okay, well, let me see your stats.
So let me
The
get
hand axe, you can throw a hand axe 20 feet or up to 60 feet with disadvantage on the attack roll.
How much health does this bad boy have?
I can't tell you that.
All right, let's try and throw an axe.
So
at
let me
him.
get
All
this
right,
straight,
so
bastard.
because he's slightly out of range of your hand axe,
Yeah.
you're going to have disadvantage on this attack roll.
All right.
So what that means is I'm going to roll the d20 twice,
Yep.
and whatever the lower result is what you get.
Okay.
All right, well, that's a 2, so you're really not in a great position. Okay, well, that was a 10. So roll 2. What's your modifier on that?
Attack bonus 5 plus 2 for slashing.
Okay, so 7. Unfortunately, that's not going to hit. So you
Oh.
throw your hand
You
axe.
whipped it. You whipped
It
it.
goes.
Call me bastard.
It goes flying.
communist
Unfortunately,
goblins. Holy crap!
it sticks itself in a tree next to the goblin.
And he uses it to kill you.
All right, so you've taken your move, you're taking your action. That's going to be the end of your turn.
Is there
Now-
a dice roll for how much the goblin filled his pants when that thing went flying past his head?
A roll of 3.
He's kind of shaking a little bit.
What was
but
that,
really
a
not
4?
That bad. Yeah,
It was a 4?
So
Okay.
it's just a little turtlet.
No, so it's a rosebud.
Oh, he's just shaking. He's like, holy
All right,
shit.
so
There's
the
a chocolate
goblin,
kiss.
the goblin up on
Oh, gross.
the goblin up on the ridge is gonna try and run away from you because he's seen all of his companions die
Oh,
And just
wow.
saw an axe
in
fly
one hit
past
every
his head.
time.
Okay.
Like he's bad, so he's going to. No, you don't get to go.
Shit.
Not yet. So he's gonna start running, and you can see he's going for a very clear area. Like it doesn't seem like he's running just to get away. It seems like he has a clear destination.
The wagon.
So not the wagon.
Who's got a bow?
I do.
Actually,
So
I could do javelin.
So the goblin is going to move
Say within 30.
20 feet.
Say within 30. Within 30.
I'm just
So
gonna,
he's just gone straight across. Moved 20 feet. He's going to end his turn. He's not going to try and
Okay.
attack you. He is scared of you. He wasn't
Oh, I know
super
what to
scared
do.
of that axe. Not enough to shit his pants.
I'm just whispering goblin insults at him behind his armor.
You don't know goblin.
Your mother had
Wait, you
some.
do?
I do.
Oh.
I have common, elvish, draconic, dwarvish, and goblin.
Okay, and talking is a free action, so if you want to just shout insults at him
Yo,
while he's running away, you are free to do that, and it does not cost you an action.
Your
Tell him
mother.
surrender. Tell him surrender and become our slave. Goblin slave. Yes.
But my charisma is super low, and
I was about to
have,
say that would be a persuasion check, and
I
he
have
does
a,
have a
I have a
negative one to charisma.
-1 persuasion. Come back! Tell me your secret.
So if you want to just shout
No,
insults
it's-
at him, that's fine. If you want to make a persuasion check, that does have to wait till your
It's
turn.
more like he whispered your mother in his direction. It never quite got there.
All right. So Stefan, it is now your turn again.
Shoot him with the bow. Give him my
Longbow.
back.
So, yeah, I'll shoot him with the long
Goblin's trying to run away again. Okay.
He's going for
No,
another head
survive.
splitter.
I shake my fist angrily at
Also,
him.
I do
And then
want to mention,
apologize
because I didn't
severely.
mention this before, at any point if you guys want to make a non-fatal blow against an enemy,
Like, knock
let
him out.
you if you want to like knock him out or try to hobble him in some way, let me know.
All right.
Like for example, if you want to take a hostage or something, or you feel
Oh, we
like,
could have done that.
Or
Tie him
prisoner.
down.
that is an option.
You can take
Why
prisoners.
didn't you?
That's if you got
That's what I
close.
I
mentioned.
forgot to
You
mention.
can actually have slaves, pets, that sort of thing.
Goblin.
You
Not in
shot
the-
him.
Well, Stefan technically hasn't made his attack yet.
Oh, I shot him before.
Shoot him in the kneecaps. Shoot
But,
him in
no,
the
no,
kneecaps.
actually.
So if you want to take a hostage, that's fine. If you want to just straight up kill him, that's let me know
is
which
that
one you want
is
to
it
do.
possible for me to assist Stefan?
Pardon?
Just kill him.
You want to just kill him?
Just
All
straight
right.
up kill him.
Your
Ruthless,
righteous
silent
nature
savage.
as a folk hero, you can't stand any evil creature lie.
That's racist.
He just wants another song written about him. It's
Okay,
only
so
tied between two
that's,
city blocks.
But I need his knowledge.
That's +5 on your bow, right?
7.
What
plus
is he, Thanos?
Half of it. I just want to double check. Yes. +7. Unfortunately, still not quite enough to hit him.
Oh man.
So your arrow goes flying by. It's in his path. It lands like somewhere around his feet. It doesn't quite trip him up, but he's still trying to run away.
Alrighty.
Next is Chase.
Oh come on.
Well, I move up then to go after him,
Wanna
so I
try
can
run after
shoot
him?
at him. So I have a better chance of hitting him.
All right. So you wanna try and make an attack against him?
Yes.
Do you want to try and kill him or hobble him?
Take the kill.
Fine, I'll take the kill.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 3. So
Oh,
even
come
with
on.
your modifier, that's not going to hit. So another arrow goes flying by him, and he's trying to run away. Like he's got arrows flying at him. He's got a hand axe flying at
There's
him.
another rosebud.
Bitch, get back here.
He is not very happy right now.
He's a
Okay.
lucky son
He's
of a
booking
bitch
it.
right now, though.
He's surprisingly more agile than you thought he was. All right, next in line is Andy.
Alright, how close am I to him right now?
You're not
Well,
close.
he's started running, so
I'm
and
closer
he's
than you are.
at
to
about
him.
20 feet. So I'd say
He also
there's-
moved back. I remember he moved back.
You
towards-
did move back.
So
How
you
many
go-
feet would you say you moved back?
Um,
10, 5.
I would say 5, between 5 and 10.
All right, I'll go.
So
10
you're
feet.
very. You're so far.
So
you're not
I
gonna hit
will
him.
say he has.
I'll hold.
There's probably about 40 to 50 feet between you.
Actually, more. Because it was 60 beforehand.
Well, yes, but he started moving, so
He moved
I
20
haven't said
across.
where the path is.
Oh, alright.
Also, I am the dungeon master. I decide where everyone is.
I'll move up my full amount for movement, and
Alright,
then I
so
want
30
to try a javelin,
Want to try to throw a javelin?
which I can throw up to 30 feet or up to 120 with a disadvantage.
All right, that'll be within range.
Perfect. And that's
Ooh.
1d6 plus 3.
Okay, well, that was a 19. So you're going to hit. So that's 1d6 plus 3. You get him. You throw your javelin. It goes soaring through the air. Every other projectile against this goblin has missed. This gets him right through the chest, lands in the ground, pins him to the ground, and he just goes limp.
Rustle this bitch.
So if I
And
only-
starts slowly sliding down the javelin.
Am I able to
back
recover that javelin?
Yes.
Yes, combat is over, so anyone who wants to...
Kill count 2.
I'm gonna go get my fucking axe
You want
out
to
of
pick up
the
your other
tree.
hand axe? Okay. That's another thing, is like for archers and such.
I like to
it's
investigate
important.
the bodies for loot.
That's how the last time we got in this instance.
Okay.
I was curious. I'm sorry.
If anything involves going down his pants, I'll let Mike handle that.
What? That's all because he's a Omicron there.
Alright, so I'm going to say you get
because of my
about...
ears?
It's the
You,
ears.
you find about 13 silver pieces on this thing.
That's not bad.
Between all of them, I should say. Would you like to recover some of your arrows?
Yes. I think we all like to recover our
Yeah,
arrows.
so I'll let you recover all your ammunition.
Can I collect their swords?
I will say you can collect. Well, only 2 of them have swords.
Am I able to pick up one of those?
Oh, can I take their arrows? Are they bigger?
You can take their arrows. I will say they will fit your short bow, so I will let you add 6 arrows to your total.
I'd love to pick up another melee
So that's
weapon if I
26.
can.
Well, they are goblins. They can only stretch a bow.
Okay, so the goblins each come with a scimitar. So if you want to grab another weapon off of them, let me just...
So I can hold up, from what I can see here, 3 things, right?
Those are the weapons you have in, like, in your slot.
Yeah, those are the weapons you have in your inventory.
Okay.
So
Right.
the scimitar would be a melee weapon. It's a sword, so...
Is it better than my short sword?
Early by 2
I'm
centimeters.
going to say it's pretty much the same. Because it's 1d6.
Alright.
Plus,
I've got an ink pen. I can stab things in the eye.
it's 1d6 plus 2, so... Yeah, if you want to add one of their scimitars, it's 1d6 plus 2, and I'm going to say it's plus 3 to hit.
I like to equip the scimitar, but replacing my short sword, putting my short sword in my...
I wouldn't suggest that because your short sword is a finesse weapon, which means you attack off your dexterity. The scimitar is a regular strength weapon.
Oh, alright then, I'll put it in my third slot then.
Alright, so you're carrying a scimitar for reasons. You have an extra weapon.
I plan to
Perfect.
sell it, so...
Alright.
It's all
I
about the
can't
money,
guarantee
money.
that goblin scimitars will get you a good price, but we'll see.
Hey, money is... Hey! I have the charm here,
It's
okay?
used, and it might be rusty by the time.
Alright, so you've looted the goblin bodies, you've taken their weapons and their arrows. What would you like to do next?
Oh,
Find the wagon.
The fuck out of here,
So, if you want, you can get back in the wagon and go on to Phandalin the way you were going.
Yeah.
You can continue investigating the area because you did see that the goblin did seem to have a clear path.
Well, I can go sneak ahead if I have
Well,
some sneak.
Can't
so.
do that. I would
Recon.
like to point out they did kidnap your cousin.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah.
at the very least he and his escort are not with the dead horses, and you've looked around. Their bodies are not nearby.
So it's his cousin, but I recognize the horses.
'Cause
Yes,
you're
you've met Gundren Rockseeker
Okay.
before. He was the one who hired you.
Oh, okay.
Alright, should we go get these goblin bastards?
I'll sneak ahead to scout then.
All right,
Alright.
so you want
Try-
to go ahead and sneak.
I got a small speech for you to do.
All right. So just go down the town.
Oh, we
You
gotta wait
wanna
for the right
look ahead
opportunity.
for-
Yeah, just
wanna sneak
replace
down
that.
the
Can I
With
sneak
the
to the
with
bushes?
cousin and stuff.
You can sneak through the bushes,
I'll sneak to the bushes then.
That's good.
and I will let you know the
Do I get a bonus if I equip my dark clothing?
no, because it's not night.
But it
I
will
will
ward
let
off
you know
mosquitoes.
the path that you. Well, first of all, roll me a perception check. or anyone who wants to roll perception, let me know.
Actually, last time I got the perception check, I got hurt. I'm still bleeding over here.
Oh yeah, you should probably
use
take
some
care of
help.
that.
You should
Yeah, just let
Sure,
me
you should
let me
get-
bleed out. My arm's just laying there on the ground. I'm
Oh,
holding
I
it right
will
now.
remind
Come
you
on.
that your cure wounds and your healing word,
Yep.
they are first level spells. So if you use one of those, that will expend one of your first level spell slots for the day.
Well, he's badly
If you
hurt, so I think.
also, if you
I'm
want
at a
to, you
4.
can
Wait,
take
don't we have
a
potions?
short. You can take.
I think we have potions.
I don't
We'll have to
believe
wait
you
for the
do.
right
It'll
moment.
I have,
Yeah.
10.
Nope.
What the hell is that? Pittance? What are pittance? Anyone
Yeah,
know?
those aren't healing
Pittance.
items.
What the hell is that?
I'm not sure.
Pittance?
But anyways,
Oh,
if
it's a
you
4
want, you can
mittens.
take. If you guys want, you can take a short rest. So
Okay.
that'll be like an hour or so. And while you're doing that, you can roll your hit dice, and whatever you roll on that, you can regain that much health. So that'll be 1d10 if you want to do that.
So I'm out for an hour.
Yeah, you guys will take a rest for an hour if you want to.
Excuse me. Anybody else
Or
want a nap?
Troy-
Troy can cast one of his healing
I don't want
spells.
Troy to
I know
waste
what
it
a
if he doesn't
pittance
have
is,
to.
what it is.
What is it?
It's a nail or peg.
Okay.
Well, why don't we rest and he sneaks ahead to scout out?
All right.
The
So I'll
way.
take a break while he does
So
recon.
do you want to expend your hit die?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, I can make.
All right,
those
you gain
dice.
2 hit points back
Okay.
Okay. So...
from your rest, so that brings you up to 6.
Fuck.
So
It's better than 4. Hey.
So since I used a spell, does that mean I have to go into a trance or whatever?
No. Well, which spell did you use
I
again?
used Ray of Frost.
Okay, that's a cantrip, so that does not actually expend a spell slot.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
so these are the
anything
spells.
anything under the first level header on those sheets I printed off, that expends a spell slot.
Roger that.
Cantrips do not expend spell slots.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so you've taken
bad
a
for a
rest. You want to head up the trail a little bit just to see what it is.
Just shout back if you see anything.
I'll be sneaking.
I
through
will let
bushes.
you know the
They're over here.
Hey, you guys!
So you've been exploring. You've separated about 10 minutes. And
Got another 50. Take your time coming back.
I will make a perception. Do you want to search for traps or anything like that, or just look around the?
That's probably a good idea.
Looking for traps. Looking for traps. Looking for traps. Looking for traps.
Hour later. It's not
I'll
that
look
bad.
around first. Do a little bit of investigation.
Okay.
Do a bit of investigation.
You want to get stuck in a trap? We're all sleeping.
Okay. At the mouth of the trail, you don't really see anything.
Can I sneak in deeper?
You can.
That's right. He wants to go deeper.
And I will count this to your perception. You notice there's a poorly constructed snare there on the trail.
Just for safety.
So clearly, whatever was here, more than likely the goblins, they were protecting something down here.
I'll bring the
They
goblins
don't
to
want
me.
people following.
Shoddy craftsmanship.
Can I disable it?
Oh, is that?
You
not
can.
Judge Judy,
So
but,
that'll be a dexter or
it's one of those judge shows.
Yeah.
Judge George Brown. This is the plaintiff.
yeah.
He says
I'll let
the
you
complainant
roll a
owes
dexterity
money.
sleight of hand check.
+5.
+5. All right. Well, that's a nat 20. So you do that handily. You've taken care of that snare, no problem.
Cool, yeah.
Are you taking care of that snare? Do you want to go farther up the trail, or do you want to go back to your party?
I'll go up the trail a bit more. I'll sneak up a bit more.
All right.
Use my stealth.
Is your wisdom again, like your wisdom score?
What?
0.
No, like your score.
10.
Okay. You want to continue making perception checks as you wander up the road?
Yes, just in
Okay.
case.
All right. You notice there's a pit trap. Like again, it doesn't look like it was particularly well done.
And he pulls out a bucket of dirt.
There's certainly no Team Rocket.
Nice.
Like you can see that the dirt is ground up. Like it's not as well worn as the rest of it around the trap. You immediately recognize it as a pit trap. You can just like throw a rock at it and the ground.
I was about to suggest that. Can I just toss a rock
Yeah.
at it then?
So it's one of the goblins' pitfalls.
Go sit in the shame
I
corner.
have no clue what you're referencing. I don't
Just
care.
in the corner.
and you can see the pit itself is really not that deep. Like, as a halfling,
So it's like a quick made thing. So it's
yeah,
quick made.
and
It's like a foot
you gotta
trap.
remember, goblins are also about your size, so like it might have been a little bit difficult if you fell in. Like,
good thing a
it might
dwarf
be a
didn't fall in.
little bit higher than you are. Like, you could probably just jump up and grab it, but like the rest of the guys, they'd probably fall like
I'd step right out.
chest deep or so. Maybe
Armor
twist an
wouldn't be too
ankle. All
So yeah, I
right.
toss a rock at them. Just
Okay, you disable the pit trap. Do you want to keep going on, or do you want to go back to the party?
Seems
Because
like-
you're about 20 minutes away from the party at this point.
We got about, what was it, 40 minutes left before we wake up from our nap. Your call.
I'll go a bit more.
Okay.
A bit more.
All right.
Before we
So
start looking for him.
let's make a perception check for you. Well, actually, I'll just describe it to you. So you come up. You've kind of been following. There's a river that runs along there. There's a clearing, and on the one side of the river, on the left side of the river. Don't look at my map.
The
Not
bridge
supposed
over
to
the
look at
river
that.
Kwai.
A bridge too far.
Anyways, on the left side of the river, there's a clearing. On the right side of the river, there's a pretty dense bushel of thickets. And the river leads into a cave.
Yep.
You cannot see into the cave. You're not close enough.
So deep.
We don't have dark sight anyway, the dark vision, so I won't be
I
able
do.
to anyways.
All right, so that's
You can't
what's
catch
ahead
up.
on the trail. At this point, do you want to get back to the party? Report to them what's going on.
There's something in a cavern.
Yes, I'll go back and report right.
Okay.
So deep.
All right, so I'll say that this whole excursion took about an hour. Chase went up the trail and back and tells you guys what he's found.
Okay.
You guys go up the trail. You
I
see
found
the
crappy traps in a cave.
you find the ruins of the traps that Chase successfully dismantled, and you come
They're
up
not even
to
good looking.
Wait, I want to try that hole. Oh, that's not that deep after all.
Hey,
To my knowledge,
you
they must
follow
be
it,
3 feet deep.
don't be a heightist.
If you had fallen in, you might have twisted an ankle or something.
Nah, I'm glad I just looked over the edge.
Until I
Scuffed
softly
your arm.
push
Until
you
I
in,
pushed-
you heightist.
A minor inconvenience.
Name your sex tape.
Alright. So, would you like to approach the cave mouth or the area?
Oh
Guys,
yeah.
approach it.
We want
Yeah.
to take a look.
Gotta
My
find
cousin.
your gotta find your
Cautiously.
cousin after all.
All right.
Take a
And
peek.
how would you say? Are you approaching it cautiously? Are you just going up the way, a normal way? Are you talking stuff like that?
I'm
I'm
yelling
thinking
into
like,
the yelling into the cave to ask him to surrender.
No, Troy. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so Troy is shouting into the cave.
Actually, here's
Oh,
what
okay.
Troy is shouting into the cave.
if you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are very particular set
Okay,
of skills.
okay.
No.
Skills I've
We're
acquired
doing
over
the
a long
Taken
career.
monologue, I get
Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my cousin go now, that'll be the end of it.
Too bad they understand one word you said.
it. Goblins speak common.
But not these ones.
Unless you were shouting in Dwarvish, then
I was definitely shouting in Dwarvish.
So then I
okay.
knew.
Oh, I understand.
I understood it.
I did not. So I just stood there like this and said, I
You
nod my head.
You smiled and nod, yeah.
So did it work? Did they surrender?
What language does Stefan know? What language do you know, Stefan?
I've been waiting for a while for him to for him to go after that.
Elvish.
Also, he did.
common?
I'll translate
All
for you.
right. So, due to your shouting, suddenly you see arrows flying out of the brush.
Oh, the brush.
That's so. I'm assuming you've wandered up ahead of the party.
A little bit.
Neither of the arrows hit you. They just go tinking off your armor.
Ding, ding.
And we are going to roll initiative again.
Yep, use those skills that you acquired over a long career.
You get me shot.
Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Right. So
So he's in the thicket, right?
yes.
Right in the thick
Wow.
of it.
Well, you're
He's
there.
in the
You're in
thicket
the
of it.
clearing. There's a stream between you and the thicket. The goblins are on the other side of the thicket.
Well, then I have
so
a
they're right in the
perfectly
thicket of it.
cunning plan for this.
There's a yelling, screaming dwarf dodging arrows. The front of the cave.
All right. What's your? All right, you have a -1 to
-1.
initiative. Right? Okay, so yours is going to be 1. So because you rolled a natural 1 and you can't have an initiative of 0.
Okay.
Last to go,
Jeez.
Troy.
Yeah. Stefan. what's yours
Totally
again?
worth it.
3. So you're going to have 12 on your initiative. Andy.
Initiative.
-1.
Yeah.
Okay, well you actually rolled pretty well, so that's an 18.
Sweet.
Mike?
Mike is a +2.
I'm actually
For
I'm a plus
initiative?
5.
Oh,
For initiative.
+5. That's right. Forgot about
I was
that.
a plus 5.
That was us last.
Or does
last player resets every time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You roll initiative every time there's a new encounter.
Okay, so,
So
yeah,
you-
+2.
+2. Okay, so yours is a 17.
17.
And Chase.
+3.
Alright.
What is it?
You have 20.
Yes.
Now
I get the
roll for
first.
I roll for the goblins.
What they get?
2.
I can't tell you that.
Schwan.
Swing.
Let me
Swing.
just double
Oh my.
check their dexterity.
Don't worry about the guys in the bush. I can handle them.
That's right. He'll
The
handle
guys
it.
in the bush are the only people attacking you.
Well, don't worry.
Alright, so we don't have to worry about the
I
guys in
think
the
I can handle this.
Alright, so the goblins have expended their attack, and they seem a little bit surprised that you survived. To be honest,
my
they look a
God.
little startled.
They were looking for Liam
You
Neeson.
think they may have been on you think they may have been on a break, and you startled them by shouting out in Dwarvish.
We've got 5 minutes left. Leave us alone.
So, Chase, what would you like to do?
Well, I have an arrow, I have some oil, and I have a tinderbox.
Ooh.
And they're in a bush.
Light them up.
I'm going to say that it's going to take your action to...
Oh, so I can't
Signi-
fire.
No, you're able to set up
wildfire.
the flaming arrow. You're not going to be able to
fire it?
fire it on the same turn.
Damn
Oh, then let's scrap the plan then.
You're just going to attack one of the goblins?
How well can I see them? Are they really under good cover?
They're in pretty good cover.
They're in the thicket of it.
Shade corner.
I guess I'll take a shot then.
Yeah,
Shot in the dark.
they're difficult terrain. They're not, let me see.
During
I'm going to say it gives them cover. Let me just make sure of how that works.
Is there any cover on our side of the street?
No, you are, the only cover you have is the stream. Like, you are out in the open.
But
Alright.
we do have
So
a
you're
couple
saying
of
I have to hide
blankets.
behind rocks.
Yeah,
So-
there's no big rocks, there's no...
If he's
nothing.
talking about cover, we do have blankets.
So what you're saying is...
So I'll jump on Ross's shoulders, use them as a cover, and fire at the goblin.
Alright, so I'm gonna
So-
say this is...
Whose good idea was it to, attack a cave in the middle of the open?
No, who's
No,
planning
no,
was
no,
to
no.
yell at the cave.
Yeah, which was well done. I understood every single word he said.
Okay, so did you want to
So did I.
make a ranged attack at them? Do you want to try and move up?
I want to move onto his shoulders for a height advantage.
I'll make a deal with
They're
you.
still
Give me-
gonna have cover, that's not gonna work.
At least I'll also have cover from his body.
He'll have the high ground.
Alright, so you're moving... You can move, I believe, onto the same space as another player. So I'm not going to count that as proper cover, but they will presumably target Andrew before they target you.
Yeah, with my 6 health, you dick.
Alright, so are you making a ranged attack?
Yes.
Collateral damage. Just an arrow sponge.
Alright, and that was plus 5?
Attack bonus +5.
Alright. That's not quite enough to get them, because of their cover, you have a little bit of a hard time seeing them.
And
You
he's
narrowly miss on the
You
attack.
could have done that fire thing and they would have set the whole bush on fire.
Yeah, that's my next turn though. I have to wait.
Yeah.
By then they could have been dead
Alright.
Or ran
Andy!
or ran away. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
to be fair, you're out in front of a cave. You don't know how many goblins are in the cave.
Oh right.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
I probably shouldn't have said that and should have just seen how you guys played out. But you're all
Thanks.
newbies. I'm not gonna be too harsh on you. All right, Andy. I'm gonna say so. You've got a stream and a thicket behind you. You can see that there is an entrance to the thicket. You can see how they would have gotten in and out.
How far away am I from it?
I'm going to say you're going to be within moving distance to get at them if you want to.
Can I move over and attack?
You can get within attacking range on them with your great axe.
Let's do it.
All right.
1d12 plus 3.
You've got a plus...
and a
plus 5.
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to hit one of the goblins.
Sweet.
What's your damage on that again?
Damage 1d12
Right,
plus
1d12
3.
Okay, just like the one you attacked before, you raise your great axe. It cleaves into his clavicle.
Yeah.
You practically split him from shoulder to waist.
And that's
Bifurcation, yes.
all of a sudden the voice comes on to work. Finish him.
You already finished him, so.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, so
There you
you just brought it down, and
That's
he
right, I
is
brought it down.
Here
damn
comes
it.
the rain.
So you've moved, you've done your action, that's the end of your turn. Mike.
Cover my ass.
Who? So you have a better idea of where the goblins are now.
Because one of them's like...
Yeah.
Wait, where's my fire?
Well,
you wouldn't want to do that. He's in the
Yeah, no
firing
kidding.
range.
yes, he is.
He's in the
Your
bush, too.
burning hands
Thanks, man.
does have a cone of 15 feet. He is going to be within that cone. Though you can theoretically move the cone so that the goblin is caught on the outer edges of it.
But wouldn't the bush also catch fire, though, since he's in it?
Hypothetically, yes.
Could I send a shield to him?
You can cast shield on him. So let me just refresh myself with
That's
what
love right
shield
there,
does.
man. That's love right there.
Well, your health is low. I have to look out for my compatriots.
I thought we had something after you
You want
dangled
it from
your...
this, or-
No. Good.
Holy symbol. Holy symbol.
I told you, your holy symbol is not
Praying
that.
for you.
Yeah, sure.
Your god, isn't your god the god of knowledge?
Unfortunately, your shield only works on yourself.
Oh. Well, in that case, it was good. It was a good...
It was a nice gesture, but
Nice
unfortunately,
gesture.
it doesn't work.
Okay.
You always cast magic
Yeah,
missile.
let me just show you.
That's
I
it.
did put in here range and
Yeah.
yeah. So like it says self. Just let me know. Yeah,
Oh, did it?
all that. Yeah, self.
Stefan, you're unusually quiet.
Oh yeah, and it's a reaction.
Oh.
So you'd only be able to do that if something attacked you with a ranged attack.
I can't use the magic missile because I might hit him.
Actually, your magic missile, you can direct those to hit whatever you want.
It's a
Alrighty.
home-seeking
There we go. Then maybe I'll do the magic missile.
Do
One
magic
action,
missile.
120 feet, instant.
Create 3 magic projectiles.
Mike's magic missile.
So
Say that 5 times real fast.
Ooh! Each dart hits a creature of choice you can see, deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage on hit.
Doesn't say anything about things you can't see.
Darts
well, he
all
can see
hit
it. It's behind. The
simultaneously.
goblin is behind cover, but he can
Okay.
see it.
Oh, and I can attack multiple creatures.
Send
Yes.
some into that cave.
There's only
where
the
we
one
can't see.
left. We have to be able to see what you're hitting. You can't just randomly fire off magic
Well, he
missiles
can see
into
the
the
dark.
mouth.
I can also see
You
the dart,
can, but
for
again,
60
it's
feet.
you don't know how large the cave is yet.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
And then also apparently add 1 extra dart per level class above first level. Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
not quite
so
there
like
yet.
once you get second level slots, if you want to cast it at second level, then you can throw 4 darts rather than 3.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so
Take him down.
let's see. One of those is not going to hit.
Aw.
One of them is going to hit,
Cool.
and that one's a natural 20.
So
So
you
that's
killed
going to do double
Critical.
damage. Yeah, I
You killed him.
should.
Right on.
Well done.
Okay, that's 1, 4, 5. Yeah, that's you. One of your magic missiles
Alright.
flies a little far. Your 2 of them hit him, just bam, bam, right in the chest. He falls over. Like he looks like his chest was caved in a little bit.
He dead.
He's dead.
He did.
He did.
All right.
What's your
so,
kill count? You keeping track?
And
No.
now
I got 3.
you
Kills.
have now killed all the goblins are dead. You are out of initiative.
Okay.
Thanks for taking
Loot the bodies.
initiative.
Okay, you can loot the bodies.
We need more bow. We need more arrows.
All right, you get. I'm gonna say that's 3 more arrows.
Cool. So I have 31 arrows.
Okay.
Not bad.
Any money?
Yeah, you get 7 copper pieces.
Yes.
All right,
He's
so
got a handful of pennies.
Yeah,
essentially,
they mean nothing here in Canada.
I mean, no.
I mean, you can make like a new
Never-
copper piping for your bathroom, but that's about it.
Never cold or whatever.
all
we
right.
are.
So the goblins are dead. All that really
Neverwinter.
remains right now is
a Canadian
entrance
town
to the
named
cave.
Neverwinter.
Okanagan.
So,
So how are we gonna approach this cave, boys?
yeah, do you want to just go charging in? Do you want to try and do it a little stealthily? Stake it out.
Leroy Jenkins.
More yelling.
I say the guy who can make a funnel of fire should go first.
But
Flamethrower.
I'm tired.
You do have one more first level spell slot.
All right.
You may want to consider reserving that, depending
I
on
might.
what comes here.
Well, let's.
Like, I'm just saying, you
Says
may
the
want to
person that
observe the
knows.
situation before you decide to go
Yeah.
in spewing fire everywhere.
All right then.
I might hit an
So-
innocent bystander.
Oh my god,
That-
it burns.
That's
why
a
you
possibility.
might-
You don't know where Gundren and Silver are.
Should I sneak in again?
If you would like to.
Do you
Yeah.
have?
I think they'd already be alerted to us after all this huge
Again,
fight
you
going
don't
on.
know how big the cave is. You don't know where
Yeah.
they've got people stationed.
How
Those
I have
guys
natural
were the
stealthy,
opening
so I
guards.
think I should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What's
those guys were the entrance guards, so you don't know how close they have guards to the tunnel.
What's a hooded
entrance.
lantern? Like, is it?
It's basically a lantern where you can
cloak
adjust
it.
how much light is giving off. So you can have it
Super dim or...
like in a
It's on dimmer.
it in a straight line, stuff like that. So
Alright.
you don't want to do that. Yeah, any character who does not have dark vision will need to check this.
Who has dark vision?
I do.
That would be
I
Mike and
do.
Yeah.
Troy.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You can see dim light within a 60-foot radius of you as if it were bright light. And in darkness,
I say
that
I
radius?
should sneak in with the dwarf.
it were dim
Dwarf
I
can
light.
stay behind
will
me.
mention he does have disadvantage on stealth checks.
That's why I'm gonna be ahead though, but he's gonna be like behind me.
I
and
have
I'll
a plus
spot
2.
something in case.
Well, I have
plus two
dark
on stealth.
vision. I can do some spotting.
Yeah.
So he can be like a few feet away from behind me, so I can.
He'll be
Yeah.
the one that trips on a rock and
So I.
alerts everyone.
Okay, so you want to move into the cave?
Liam Neeson, the dwarf.
Let me just roll a stealth check for you. How much is your stealth?
7.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow.
All
I'm
right.
practically invisible.
Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small, dank chamber on the east side of the passage.
When you say dank, do you mean like moisture or dank
Not
as in
moist.
like damn?
It's. I mean, there's a stream running through the cave. It's not very well ventilated.
Okay, so that kind of dank. Got it.
I'm gonna make
The
this.
cave
Totally disappointed.
the cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals.
Oh my.
Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears, where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening.
Ah, just like my
Each
temple.
wolf's each
Reminds
wolf-
me of home.
Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite.
Oh, this doesn't sound good.
So yeah, you've got 3 wolves chained up to the wall.
Roast 'em.
Prediction: that thing pops loose.
Well, who has good animal handling? Who has the highest?
I have a +3.
I have plus
3.
1.
Oh, so Troy can calm down.
You can.
Or we can go back, get a goblin corpse, and feed it to it, making it our friend.
Well, we do have that toasty Fred that is sitting out there. Toasty.
You're toasty.
Well, he's half dog food already. So
Was not really toasty. Cap impaled him with darts.
darts, flaming darts or
No,
what?
magic darts.
Magic darts.
Oh, we can clear it with toasty because maybe the
Alright,
magic gets
So if you want to,
Yeah,
you
magic
can.
missiles.
You guys can. One of you can
Fire
make an
damage.
animal handling check on it.
Okay, I will.
Can we feed the goblin corpse?
stand ready to kind of protect Troy because he's gonna lose a hand.
You can try and feed it if you'd like, because you do have rations, or you can bring the corpse in or cut off a piece of it, whatever you feel is best.
Troy, since you're the one handling the animals, do you want some goblin corpse?
All right, let's do
Oh,
it.
it costs
Alright.
a
Alright, so I'd say take the whole thing, not just one piece, because you never know
There's
how
3 of
hungry
them,
they
so you have
get.
to feed all 3.
Exactly.
You might be heavy.
A lot of goblin go around.
We need somebody big and strong.
All right,
Uh,
so you
I'll
want
help
to
them out
try
with-
and cut up the goblin.
Yeah.
I got the
pieces.
great
And
axe.
see if it
I'll help them out
works.
with
Yeah.
that.
Just a big
I'll chop off a couple limbs.
You know what? I'm not even gonna roll for that. I'm gonna let you just cut.
Oh
them
yeah.
up.
Here you
Now,
go,
do you
doggy.
want thin slices, shaved?
Just chunks, damn
100
it.
grams,
Okay,
200 grams.
Like thin sliced deli meat. Do you want bread with that? That'll take a while longer.
All right, so you go back into the cave.
There's a
You
shoulder.
want to try and
round
do an
roast.
animal handling check with the food.
Nice
There you
rump
go,
roast
doggy.
for the walls. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, hi, doggy.
How much is your
Spare
animal
ribs.
handling again?
+3.
+3?
Maybe
All
a
right,
dingo ate your goblin.
You are able to calm them down. They're eating. They're not paying as much attention to you.
No.
Snake.
You notice? Was anyone like to make a perception check?
Just
to look around
He
the-
said notice something. I'm just gonna go with it.
I'll do a perception.
He has the
Alright.
highest
I
skill.
got +3.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that in the back of this chamber, there's a fissure. It looks like you might lead to another section of the cave. You can climb up it. You did notice as you came in that there was the tunnel went farther down. So you can either try and climb up that fissure. It looks like it's a bit of a steep incline, or you can continue going down the pathway as it was.
Well, everyone else could take the other path.
Well-
I could climb up it.
Well,
Mhm.
using my history and intelligence, they probably wouldn't have taken the hostages up a steep incline. They probably would have gone further down the regular tunnel.
If anyone wants to attempt to climb up the fissure, I will need a strength athletics check.
Yeah, I got.
Athletics.
Yes.
Athletics. I've got
Oh,
plus
no, I
5,
don't need a one for
and
that.
strength. I got plus
I got-
5. So.
All right. So if you want to climb up the fissure, you can make the check. If you don't want to climb up the fissure,
Can I use
we can
rope?
just,
See,
I have rope.
I'm just
you can. I will
lazy
give
and
you
out of shape.
advantage on that.
I
Then,
got
but
zero on both.
you will still need to make a strength check.
I'll do it.
You want
Why
to try
not?
and
Live dangerously.
Can I help him manage with the rope?
Yeah,
it's-
hold tied around my waist in case
All
I
right,
fall off.
I will give you advantage with the rope. All right, you are successfully able to climb up the fissure. Let's see. You notice that this fissure is rather dark. You cannot see in the dark without some sort of light source.
Do you have a lantern?
I do not.
Ooh.
Any source of light?
I have a tinderbox, but that won't do shit.
You make fire.
Since he has my rope with him to help, can he pull me up?
I will call that another strength check.
You want to pull me up?
Yeah, I'll pull you up.
All right, and your strength was
Plus 5.
Plus 5. All right, that'll be a success.
There we
Cool.
go.
So
Thanks.
Chase and Andrew are up this fissure.
I use my lantern, keeping it well dim just to see a few feet in front of us.
Not blazing glory of light.
All right.
Witness me.
So you're gonna.
The surface of the sun.
It melts the goblin's eyes. Hey, we win.
All right. So
Lose. Again.
Just a thought. We have to go all the way back still.
gonna have now
Slide
that
down.
you've climbed up that fissure, I'm gonna have both of you roll me perception checks.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I have 0. so
Perception, I got plus 3?
All right. Chase, despite the lantern, you're not quite able to see what's going on. Andrew, you look into this section of the cave, and you can see that there are sacks and crates of looted provisions piled up in the south end of the cave. There are some larger openings that lead down to a set of natural stone steps. You can hear a waterfall echoing from beyond.
Okay.
And there's the coals of a large fire smolder in the middle of the cavern. And you see there's 2 goblins.
Shit.
There's a pretty mangy wolf in there. But most importantly, you see a bugbear.
What the fuck is
It's
that?
a
Bugbear.
big goblin.
Let me see if I can find the picture.
A bugbear?
This is what
Oh, God.
bugbear is.
No, it's a goblin.
Kind of. It's a very big, hairy goblin.
Yeah.
What I'm 12, what
Fortunately,
I'm
he
12,
has
we need
not
backup.
seen you. Fortunately, the bugbear has not seen you yet.
Okay.
You
I
can
was thinking
see
more
that
like
he's
a
in there.
ladybug crossed with a bear. I
No.
wasn't expecting that, no way.
Do you really want a ladybug grizzly bear?
That's even worse.
I don't know, I think it'd be
Technically,
friendly
a
unless it
bugbear,
peed on me.
Actually, in some cases, a lot of people indicate a bugbear as being like half bear, half bee, or wasp.
Oh yeah,
That's
no.
even worse.
No.
All right,
That's
so
unbelievable.
the two of you, slightly separated from your party, have seen this this bugbear, his pet wolf, and the goblins. Do you want to try and do something? Do you want to go back down and regroup with your party?
Is there any way that our party can join us?
Is there any?
They would all need to make strength checks.
Shit.
Ha! Does the cavern of the area we are in, is it connected by the stairs? Those stairs connect?
It's not directly connected, but you think that those stairs lead farther down from the tunnel that you had seen.
So
earlier.
it would be the original, like the full
Yeah,
tunnel.
it looks like it might loop around.
Okay. We could always...
Do you want to try and head back and regroup? If we take the full group in there, it might be more successful. But we don't want to risk getting caught.
We're separated.
You guys are gonna get in shit if you go up against that bugbear.
Oh, yeah.
Way to make the fish seem interesting, DJ.
Well, I'm
Totally
sorry.
sold it, eh?
Since I have a natural stealth, could I stay up there and act as like an ambush to strike from behind when the rest of the party does engage them?
If you
Or
want to
stab him
try
in the
and
ear.
separate yourself from the party,
He's just hinting that's
You
not
can do
necessarily a
that.
good idea. Hey gang, let's split up.
Is the bugbear
Now,
sleeping?
Daphne
or
and
no,
Fred will go
he's
this
awake.
way.
The bugbear is awake. He's going about. It looks like he's sort of the overseer of this cave, so he's sort
Boss
of
man.
bossing people around.
He's reading a book, isn't he?
He looks like he's trying to read a book, but he's got it like tilted on its side. He doesn't actually know what the
Ripping
words
out
mean.
This-
pages.
This centerfold has no picture of naked women at all.
I know it's incredibly
I feel
disappointing.
tempted to go with the initial strategy of the flame arrow, but it's going to be very risky. You want to go back to the group?
So you're going to make a flame arrow, it's going to light up the cavern, but then you can't fire it for another turn. So you're standing there in a dark cave with a flaming arrow, with everything looking at you.
Well, it's a
It's like,
small flame. It's just
I
a
can't
camp.
shoot it now.
So,
Sorry,
do you want to
buddy.
go back to the rest of the group?
I'm thinking. Do you want to stay behind, or you want all both go back?
I say we both go back, just in case.
All right, let's both
Okay,
sneak
I'll
back.
let you
Both
both
because
go back.
you and me are not going to... We have a disadvantage here.
Since
Yeah, no
you've
kidding.
since you've made the check before, I won't make you make a strength check to get back down without getting hurt.
Yeah.
So you go back, you
Technically,
regroup.
he lured me down.
Yes.
Okay, so you get back to the rest of the group. Would you like to inform them of what you have seen?
Oh hell
Yes. We saw a fucking bug.
I saw
It
nothing.
was fucking
No, you saw the bugbear. You
I-
saw nothing.
He told me, though. We were up together.
He did tell you.
He's trustworthy. He trusts me. It's all
I'm
good.
just saying, you saw nothing. He saw the bugbear.
I'm the man with 6
And
health
you,
and,
you
and
told
3
him
kills.
that
Oh,
there
yeah.
was a bugbear.
That was fucking huge.
It was pretty fucking huge.
bugbear and it was just
It was pretty fucking huge.
I swear it was larger than.
All right, then. So,
All right,
tell us the
so because you have a
I'm pretty
light
sure
and you
that
two
bugbear
have dark
was
vision,
Russian.
Yep.
you can see farther up the tunnel.
Rushing around.
You can see there's actually a bridge going over the stream.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh. How deep is the stream?
It's
How
only about
stable
knee
is the
height.
bridge?
How stable is
Knee height for them or
How
knee height
stable
for
is the
me?
bridge? Okay, knee height for them, waist height for you, basically.
So you're
Oh,
What
saying,
if
that's
you
not-
really have to carry me?
so
I'll
what you're
carry
saying
you.
is
I got
ball
you.
height for the dwarf?
Yeah, ball height for the dwarf. All right, so you want to see how stable
Stable is the bridge. Yes, because last thing you want is to just fall in.
Especially wearing
what's
heavy
up?
armor.
Well,
All
technically
rust.
the bridge is over the stream.
Oh, you
right?
never know.
That's what you said, right? The bridge is over the stream?
No.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
so you only fall into the knee-high stream. So it doesn't really matter.
You never know. Last thing you want is to be impaled and I lose my 6 health.
Okay, so the bridge is kind of rickety, connecting two tunnels that are 20 feet above the stream.
Oh.
Okay, so it's got some height.
And would you?
With no safe water landing, that could
Anyone
break a couple
would like
kneecaps.
to make me another perception check?
Who has the highest perception?
I'll
I got
do a-
3. What do you
I'll
got?
do a perception. I got +3 as well.
All right.
The bridge might be rotten.
Whoa. Troy, Wait, no,
Plus 3.
what's the bridge made of? Wood or stone?
Bridge is made of wood. It's very. It's
Okay,
rickety.
then never mind. Troy only good stone. Troy's only
Oh,
good
yeah.
stone.
Set it on fire, the bridge.
Oh man, we're starting to burn bridges already.
That's not going to be enough to. You just see a bridge, as far as you can
Alright.
tell.
Oh, it's still a bridge.
Okay.
Sorry, did both of you want to make perception checks?
I'll
or
do
just,
one as well.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nat 20. There's a goblin up there.
Poop.
He's
There we go.
he's as you can see he's not
paying attention.
He's not paying attention.
Yeah.
Like he was, despite the ruckus you made outside, because of the rush of water, he didn't see you or he doesn't hear you. He's
Way to go,
kind
Troy.
of not paying attention. He clearly doesn't. They clearly don't get a lot of visitors.
How far
so
away
he's
is
clearly not. He's on top of the bridge.
How far away is the bridge?
So the bridge is 20 feet up, and I'm gonna say it's about 40 feet away from you.
Can I sneak up behind him and stab him?
You're going to have to climb the wall.
Oh, crap.
And I will let you make that as a dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh, cool. That's +5 and
I have
plus
+2.
the
Parkour.
16.
Wow. Okay,
My,
that's
dex- my dexterity is 16 plus 3.
Dude's a ninja.
Get the camera.
Dexterity acrobatics. Okay, that's a +5.
Who knew ninjas were
You're not quite able to make headway on it. Like you're grasping at it.
Oh.
You go sliding back down. You don't get hurt. If you'd like, you could try again.
My pride.
Should I
Minus-
try again?
Try again.
Try
I
again.
tried, yeah.
You got this.
It's like a
Okay,
cheese
that's
cup.
better. You're able to get up there. The goblin's not paying attention. You can.
Sneak up and get him.
You want to attack him?
Stab him in
Can I
the
sneak
ear.
up right behind him? Just get right in the back.
Oh yeah.
Stealth.
And I will give you advantage on this, which means you will get sneak attack
Oh,
damage.
from behind?
Okay, that's a
Nice.
nat 1, so thank goodness you have advantage. And what was your attack on the short sword? +5, I believe?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be enough. So you're able to shank him. So
He
I
does.
believe that is
done.
2d6 on your
Dump
sneak
his body
attack.
in the river.
No, the splash will alert the people upstairs.
Ah.
Just
An
let them
extra
lay there.
1d6
Or prop
per
him up.
target.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prop up the body so it looks like he's still there.
All right, so
yeah. Make it
you
look like
do.
nobody's.
+3 piercing.
They'll
all
look.
that.
Oh yeah, he's up there.
All right, so with that +3, you are
You
actually
think
able
you
to
did?
get him. You get him in the kidneys. You hold his mouth while you do it. Classic assassination.
Just whisper into his ear.
Sweet nothings.
I whisper,
That'd be the
I
worst thing.
whisper in
to
halfling.
Last
It's
thing.
going
The
to
last
be
thing you
okay.
hear is sweet nothings.
Okay, you whisper to him that it's going to be okay in a language he doesn't understand.
Yes.
Okay,
Be a dick.
so he's just feeling the life bleed out of him.
He did.
So he's dead.
It's
Can
the-
Chase prop up the body so
scout.
that way the people upstairs above the waterfall cannot see that he's
Yeah, sure.
sweet?
Is that deception?
No, I'm going to make that a
might be.
performance check.
Oh, so that's +5 too. Still.
You gotta
I got
lift him up.
It's an 8, so I mean, he's kind of slumped over.
But
He was kind of lazy to begin with, so you think it's probably going to be good enough, and you think that you
Nice.
can hear the rushing water. The cave is kind
Don't
of
think he
a
fell
little bit
asleep.
deeper. You don't think they're probably going to be like if they come out to check him, they're probably going to see that he's not. He's they'll think he's asleep,
He's
and they'll
limp.
probably go to wake him up and realize he's dead. But
You'll be
you
long
don't
gone.
think they're gonna come out anytime
All right
soon.
then.
All right, so
Awesome
would you like
idea.
to?
Oh,
Good job.
I also like to loot the body. Cannot forget that. We cannot
Alright.
forget loot the body.
Yeah, he's got like 2 silver on him.
Oh, sweet. Thank God.
we just change the name to Luther.
Cha-ching.
Technically, I want to go with the name, the Blinder. Since I blinded that one guy.
All right, I'm going to.
Throwing sand in one's eye does not consider blinding.
I shot him in the eye with an arrow.
All
Made
right,
out of
so
sand.
I rolled a dexterity acrobatics check for you. You were able to get back down without falling. So
Do
you.
I want to go back down though? Question. Or do you want
Well,
to
do you
continue?
okay? Do you want to rejoin the party or?
Just wait there
Because
for
you
us. We'll
see
be on the way.
the 2 bridges. One end of the bridge goes in the general area that you saw the bugbear. The other goes the other way, and you see that there are 2 passages. There's a passage on the left of where your allies are. It looks like the passage on your left and the passage to the left of them
Excuse you.
join in the same place.
I will stay up but go stealthy to see if I can help them assist them in case they get attacked. So I can get them.
Okay, so do you want to go left or? Well, I
He's-
guess it's important to ask the party. Do you guys want to take the passage off to the left, or do you want to keep going forward? Because based on
Your
what you
call.
know, if you keep going forward, you're probably eventually going to run into the bugbear. You don't know what's off to the left chamber.
The hostages could be to the left.
All right,
But I
we'll
feel
go-
like the bugbear would be guarding something
We
important.
didn't see any. We only saw the loot up there.
if we take down the bugbear, what are the odds that we can go back and check the passage on the left anyway? Can we
It's-
backtrack?
You can absolutely backtrack, and like I said,
But if we go help the hostages, we get extra help.
you
Is that
can
a possibility?
It's a possibility, assuming that the hostages are in that chamber.
Because
or
all you saw up there was just loot and provisions and the enemies.
Yeah.
We didn't see any hostages.
And I will let you know, like I mentioned, the water, like there is rushing water, so you know that they, that the people in the right side, probably closest to the water, probably can't hear what's going on to their left.
All right, let's go left.
You want to go to the left?
Oh,
So
I'll
I'll
peek.
stay up here. So I'll stay up there and provide go down
Cover.
the left path from my angle to provide
Okay,
backing
so you
coverage.
go
Yeah.
towards the right.
Well, you can shoot some arrows from up top.
Well, there's no one around.
Oh, okay. Yet.
Should have ran me in the dark. Oh, take that. People aren't there yet.
Alright,
Have to admit, this is
taking
pretty
care
good.
of the goblin on the bridge.
That's alright.
Taking care of business and working overtime workout.
Let's see. So the main passage from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, a side passage leads west across the other side of the stream. In the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can just make out okay, that's the bridge. Sorry, that's...
Oh my god.
A
Flash.
bridge.
Vietnam flashbacks. Goblins in the trees. Goblins in the trees.
Alright, so you
Charlie's
go up
everywhere.
the passage, and you
Are
can
they named
see
Charlie
that this
now?
large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot-high escarpment.
Recon?
A
Not
steep
about the
natural
goblins.
staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge. The air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire and pungent from the smell of purely cured hides and unwashed goblins.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
So,
Hey, your cousins, dude.
anyone like to make perception checks?
Can we all 5 of us do it?
You can.
Stefan said he would.
Since I'm
Wanna
at a
make a
different
perception
angle.
check?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
3.
Stefan's perception. Ooh, that's actually really good. Okay, you can see that there are 6 goblins.
Oof.
One of them looks a little bit beefier than the others. He looks like he's a leader. So he's in the southern portion of the cave. That's the one that's up above on the 10-foot escarpment.
Is that with me?
No, both your passages lead to the lower end.
Oh.
Like yours, from your 20-foot high vantage, that goes straight to the lower part. They had to sort of climb up some rough terrain to get up there.
Oh, all right.
And with your score,
Scrape with
you
me,
can
I'm good.
see Sildar Hallwinter is in this chamber. He's been stripped of his armor. He's been beaten, bloody.
Who's
He's
that?
not looking good.
Who's that?
He was Gundren Rockseeker's guard.
Oh.
He was the other guy who was
He was the
traveling.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys you were looking
He'll know where the other one went, so let's.
You'll have
Let's kick their asses.
So yeah, he's in the southern ledge. He's
Kick the
been
tires and light the
secured to a
fires, Big Daddy.
stalagmite. He's tied up.
Or can you
He's not-
quietly untie him?
Shh, bro.
You can try and sneak past to get there.
It's 6 of them, though. That's a tall order.
If we,
And let's face it, I'm the only one who can, and even I don't think it's a good idea. Well, I could
I don't
change
know.
it to my dark clothes.
You have 2 sets of clothes?
he's got light clothes
I
and
have
dark
my
clothes,
normal
depending
clothes
on
and
the
my
season.
dark clothes that have a hood.
You do have your dark clothes. I will let you know that goblins do also have dark vision.
Crap. So, no, my
So it
apologies.
might give you an advantage, but they do see better in the dark than you do.
Oh.
Well, you have.
Go in your birthday suit,
Wait,
scare him off.
Mike, you should do. Can Mike understand what they're talking? They understand what the guys are talking? Goblins are talking about?
I
You
do.
can, yeah.
Oh. Let's do it.
All right.
I'm a linguist.
Big words, small people, small words.
So. That's weird.
So
If anything wakes up, I can. Shh, quiet. Go back to sleep. And
Something,
Yeah.
claps
That-
their, something claps their head.
okay, I rolled perception for you. That was a natural one. So you can hear them muttering about stuff. You're not quite sure what they're saying. Like, it's like trying to listen to a conversation that's far away. Even if you understand, you can't.
What's funny is I can make things go to sleep.
You can cast sleep.
Do it.
Oh wait,
I can make.
you need compound though.
Oh.
You need fine sand, rose petals, or a cricket.
You're in the middle of a cave.
There's
Also,
crickets.
he has a pouch. I'm just gonna.
I collected stuff on the road while
Yes,
we were
I'm
going.
going to just presume that your pouch contains the
My pouch
components.
is
you
Ooh, look, a
need.
cricket.
Well, he knows what components he needs to cast
Okay.
spells.
Alright, so.
So if you cast
So I
spell, knock them all
believe
out.
that
sleep.
Creatures within 20 feet of chosen point fall asleep in order to hit, or in order of hit points.
So essentially, I roll the 5d8s, I believe it was.
Okay, 5d8s, yeah.
Yeah, and then however many points I get, that will put creatures to sleep
Nice.
So they will not wake
until
up.
I run out of. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Well, until like an attack, if someone tries to wake them up.
okay.
Oh, so that means if they all fall asleep, we can all go in there and
Just hack them to death.
5 of them down there. Okay, so you are able to get. Yeah, actually, with that, I'm gonna say all of the goblins down below. I'm gonna say you were able to put them to sleep.
Okay, it also says plus 2d8 per level casted. Oh,
Yeah. So again,
above,
if you
above,
cast it
yeah.
above
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I believe. Yeah, you didn't cast any first level spells in the first encounter, right?
Or first.
He
I did.
He has one. He has one left.
Okay,
That
so
was
this
that.
would be his last.
This would be
one
the
from-
last one. Yeah.
Okay. So all of the goblins down below have fallen asleep. The goblin leader doesn't seem to have quite realized what's happened yet.
Okay.
Take out the leader.
He's clearly he's trying to work over Sylvar, trying to get whatever information.
So
Everybody
everybody,
paying attention to
so
us.
everybody around them just fell.
Well,
Well,
asleep.
again, there's a
different area.
10-foot escarpment,
Oh, okay.
so they're
So-
all on the lower
So
level.
everybody just kind
He's
of.
up there.
He's like right here. He's like, this
Yeah.
is how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How high up is that 10-foot escarpment?
it's 10 feet.
10 feet.
So now it's.
How high up is that 10-foot escarpment? 10 feet?
So right now you're not dealing with 6 goblins. You're just dealing with 1.
No, technically we still are, but we have to kill them first, or they will wake up.
Well, yeah, or the sleep spell lasts for 1 minute.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's like
So-
one turn, right?
So we got 1
No,
minute.
that's closer to a. Let me. check
How
that.
much is a minute?
So 1 minute to slaughter them all.
Up, they're awake. We've been talking too long.
Let me just double check that.
I wasted a spell.
Not really. I mean, I think it's like what? One action, I think it is?
We need
One
the bard
turn?
to soothe them
That's
to
what I remember you
sleep.
saying.
So they were
I don't
awake.
think so. I'm pretty sure each round is like 5 or 10 seconds.
Okay.
Let me I'm just gonna double check this.
So after 10 seconds, that's 6 turns. Or 6.
I can do a quick check on my phone. D&D.
D&D.
Sorry about this, folks. I should have checked this beforehand.
Way to let us down.
Now you could always edit
So-
this part out.
Nah.
So instead of fighting 6
How many
awake,
rounds in a minute? This debuff lasts a minute. On enemy, we all know round takes approximately 66 seconds.
Okay.
6 seconds?
6 seconds per person, or just.
Okay, so technically there's 10 rounds that.
'Kay.
That
So-
sleep spell will last.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2
Unless-
rounds each.
So
Yes.
we all take a goblin.
We all
Each take a goblin. Split up.
Oh, you're
Take one.
not with us.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
so-
same room though.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Feels
You
like
can-
this.
You can get them with an
Here's the
arrow.
boss.
So
Here's
the
the sleeping goblins. Here's
Target
you, here's me.
affected by the
I can-
spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. So effectively, if you don't kill him the first hit,
You'll wake them up.
Yeah, they'll wake up.
Do we
and
get
then
an
they'll
advantage for hitting them since they're asleep?
Since they're unconscious, I will give you advantage on your attacks.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Who's first?
Just stab him right in the face.
Well, we all have to
Since-
get up. Since it's
Also,
not,
I
it's
will.
not, it's not attacked. So we don't need initiative. We can just all just go over there and do it.
Yeah. So, well,
Alright.
let's go down the line,
Alright.
Troy.
Negative
How do
1.
you wanna? Well, no, we're not gonna do initiative because this
Oh,
isn't
not-
technically combat.
Alright, I'm
just
gonna
doing-
walk right up and just use my warhammer.
Knock, knock, bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you advantage because they're unconscious. How? What's your modifier?
+4, 1d8 plus 2 bludgeoning.
Holy.
+4. Okay, that actually was not enough to hit.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So I'm going to say, you swung at him.
But
Or,
you
It was like
actually,
a- it was
you know
like
what?
a
Fuck
gen-
it, I'm not even gonna count it as damage. So.
It was like a
Alright.
gentle breeze across
What's
his
your
face.
damage
Oh, it
on
was like
it?
a.
1d8
It's like-
plus 2 bludgeoning.
Plus 2.
Yeah,
Okay, so
basically.
that does 3 damage to that one. So that one will actually wake up. I'll
Shit.
go down the line. Do you want to use your greatsword then? Because that's
To,
melee rather than going. Or do you
Yep.
want to use another?
I want to climb the escarpment.
No, you're already in the air. Oh, you want to try and climb the escarpment to the boss
Yeah.
goblin. Okay. I'm going to have you make a strength athletics
Oh,
check on that.
So
It's
going after
strength
the
plus
big guy.
4. Yeah. Or no. Which one is? He's got two.
Yeah, strength, athletics.
You
That's a
got,
+2.
So,
It might have been
That's
better for me to
11,
do
so
that.
I'm gonna say you're barely able to make it up there.
You're like halfway up it.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'm going to. It's perception.
I wonder, can I shoot an arrow with a rope tied to it to even help?
Should have
Okay,
been.
so fortunately, the big goblin has not seen you yet.
And that counts as a movement, so he still has an attack.
Again, we're not in initiative.
We're not,
Okay.
we're not in combat.
All right,
Sorry.
so you want to attack?
I'll take out the one that Troy woke up.
All right.
All right, you want to?
You haven't take out one of the other ones. There's
Take
6 of them.
But the other one's awake now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
so
finish off the rest though.
he's gonna probably alarm the other ones.
Yeah, so I'll
Well,
take
you-
out the one that's awake.
Take out as many as you can then.
Okay. I'll take out the one
okay,
that
do you
woke up.
want to attack the one that woke up?
Yep. Great axe. Attack.
Okay, well
bonus
this
+5.
so +5.
1d12 +3.
Okay, that's not going to be able to hit. So
What
the
the
goblin's
fuck?
a little groggy, but now that he's awake, you try to swing the axe at him, and it doesn't.
It's like a clown show right
It,
now. Just
like
can't
he's
hit a
still kind of
sleeping
groggy, but like,
target.
what? What's the hell's going on? Mike, what would you like to do? Would you like to
Ting.
cast something?
Run
Would you like
away.
to attack him with your short sword?
I'm gonna have to take one out with my short sword. It's.
Well, you can use Ray of Frost.
Or
that
your
slows
that's
him down
can-
though. It doesn't actually kill him.
no,
does
it
damage.
does.
We
If you
just
do
can't-
the right amount of
can't
damage. Also,
kill
you
that
do have your shocking
goblin.
grasp.
Yeah, shocking grasp. Touch, shock.
Shit.
Touch,
Oh,
shock.
cool. Does that kill anybody?
Well, it depends on how much damage it does.
Yeah, let's try.
So it's a
shocking
1d8,
grasp.
I
Yeah.
believe. Okay, you push your palm to him, go, and it looks like he falls limp.
Okay.
So
Wait,
you've
would you
got-
attack another goblin or the one they woke up? Please tell me to attack the one they woke up.
I would guess it was one of the sleeping ones that I was next
Okay. Yeah, because I didn't roll a damn. Or,
to. I defibrillated him.
He dead?
All right, so
Maybe.
that's one goblin is awake, one goblin is dead.
Woo! I got another kill.
3 of the goblins are still sleeping.
All right.
Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna use my short sword.
Huh?
Go up to him and just stab him right in the chest.
So that's one of the sleeping ones?
yes.
Okay. So I'm good. So
Well, me and
You did
Oh,
Matt
miss.
are dealing with this
How can he miss?
twice.
I'll let you roll your sneak attack damage. Okay, so you're able to gut that one.
The one that woke up.
Yes.
It took 3 tries
No,
to get
it was a
the
sleep.
goblin.
It was a
That's a
sleep.
different one. We saw
I
that
attacked
one
us.
where we're dealing with.
God damn it.
So now that the one goblin is awake,
Oh no.
he
Where's
wakes
the
up
leader?
and he's now had 2. He's had a dwarf and a human attack him. He sees 2 of his allies are dead. And he's able to see that Stefan is up on the ledge where his boss
God
is.
damn it.
And so the goblin just shouts, Yimik! Yimik! They're intruders! We're being attacked!
Ah,
And everybody, roll initiative.
-1.
That's 6 for you.
God, Troy, you're rolling so low.
Yeah.
He's a low
Yours is
roller.
+2, right?
3.
+3 initiative?
Oh, well.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, well that's a nat 20 anyways, so.
holy.
Wow.
So you're the first to go. Means you have to climb the rest of that cliff.
Oh,
Andrew,
come
that's
on.
a nat 1, so.
I got 0.
Wow.
No, you get 1 because you can't go below 1.
I'm -1 for initiative.
I know,
Oh,
but
yeah,
you
you
can't,
can't
go
go
below
Oh,
1.
okay.
Mike, yours is
I have a
+2.
+2, yeah.
Right, so that's 11.
I'm just hitting myths right now. Should have
Myths?
stayed on top of that fisher.
With the bugbear?
Hide there.
Just sit there, wait for you guys.
What's yours again?
+3.
Okay, so
God
yours
damn
is
it.
6.
Oh. So wait, who goes first, me or Troy?
You have the higher dexterity, so you
Oh.
will go first.
Alright.
Alright, Stefan. You are going to go first. So you are on the ledge. You are in front of the bigger goblin. You have discovered, based on the shouting, that his name is Yimik. What would you like to do?
To pull out my greatsword and charge Yimik
Gonna
while
attack.
shouting for Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree. Okay.
What?
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 Well, he's avenging something, right?
What's
Yeah,
your
hometown.
what, +5, I believe? Or not,
4.
+4. Okay, unfortunately
Is there
that's not going to hit. So Yimik was he was made aware of you by his crony. So when you go to swing the great sword, he's able to dodge it. He sees you. I don't know what the hell a thunder tree is, but you're gonna be buried there.
It's near my hometown. That's supposed to be avenging.
I know where Thunder Tree is.
He doesn't know.
Yimik doesn't know what the hell a thunder tree is.
Dude, their place was taken by a dragon, not a goblin.
That's what they know about.
Alright. So that's the end of your turn. Mike, you have 1 goblin awake, 2 still sleeping unconscious goblins, and you can hear that Stefan is currently engaged in combat with the big dude up there.
May I use Shock Grasp again?
You can.
I will attack the awake one.
You're gonna attack the awake one.
Third time's the charm.
Heck yeah!
I'm gonna laugh if this is another miss.
Oh no.
Okay, your spellcasting modifier is +5, right?
Whereabouts is that again?
That is...
Oh, +5, yeah.
Okay, so that is going to hit. So that is 1d8. Okay, you get him.
Oh
And so
yeah,
that's
he was pretty much weakened already.
So you grab him by the shoulder, and he collapses.
Okay.
And
Good.
shuts him up, basically.
All right, and would you like to move at all?
I guess I can't attack again, so I'd probably move to...
Behind Ross.
Would you like to move towards the escarpment, further into the
yeah,
cave?
I'll move up the escarpment to try and help Stefan.
Okay, so I'll.
How many?
So you can move up to the escarpment, and then I'll let you take up most of your action to get up the escarpment. So that
Because
you're-
I'm a lazy sack of potatoes.
All right. Okay, so Chase, because you have the higher dexterity,
1 foot off the ground.
you are next.
Okay, question for you two. Do you think you two can, finish off the other two speakers?
Oh, I think our bad luck is over. We can handle this.
Are you sure? Because I want to take an arrow to the big guy.
Yeah,
Since I
well,
have a sneak
Troy and I
bonus.
can handle it. Right, Troy?
I hope so.
If not,
Stefan-
So Stefan is engaged in melee combat, so when you get up there, you can.
I'm using the arrow. I'm shooting
Yeah.
an arrow now.
But still, you do get the sneak attack damage because,
Yes.
though you don't get advantage on the attack roll itself, you do still get to do the sneak attack damage.
Yes.
All right, so you'd like to move up towards the escarpment.
Do I have to, or just trying to shoot from where I am?
I mean, it's 10 feet up. You can't really see what's going on.
There's
There
a
are
lift.
stairs going up the escarpment.
Why did you take the stairs?
I forgot to tell him that there were stairs. So
Oh,
you
come
took,
on.
You took the stairs.
okay. Next, you'll be telling us there was an elevator the whole time.
Well, no.
Wait, why did you talk to Stefan? You could have took the stairs.
That too. I'm sorry. You know, you made the check anyways. I fucked up, okay?
Hey,
It was my first time DMing. Calm down.
he was excited. He didn't know about the stairs, so he just kind of.
Or you saw the stairs and said, stairs. I'm
Okay,
so
dangerous.
you're gonna
I'm going up the
attack with
side
your
of the
short
cliff.
He thought it was faster that way.
I got your back,
Saving
Stefan.
time, damn it.
Ooh, the arrow flies a little wide.
Oh.
It hits the hostage.
Wait. I'm lucky. Does that count for anything?
No, because you did not roll a natural one.
Oh, alright.
So that'll be the end of your turn. Troy, you're next.
Okay, can I use the Sacred
Catching
Flame,
itself.
the cantrip?
All right, let me just double check Sacred Flame's effect. If you want to do that while I'm looking this up,
I hope there's no.
Yeah.
just read out what Sacred Flame does.
Target makes DEX save or take
Stairs.
1d8 radiant damage. No
Okay.
benefit from cover.
I'm so glad I don't have
save.
one of those
All
extra
right.
pages.
So you
I'd
cast
be
Sacred
lost right now.
Flame.
I'm one of the
You
sleeping
will
guys.
much level up.
So it has to do a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
I'm going
some
to give him
class,
disadvantage
yeah.
because he is unconscious.
Okay. And I have a spell +5. Or I'm not sure what a cantrip is. I don't know.
Cantrip.
Just spell. So
You
that-
throw
So
a
you have
soup can at him.
+5.
Yeah, actually, I'm
It's
just going to
expired.
say that's
It's
a
expired.
successful hit.
You throw
So
an expired can of soup.
1d8
Yep.
radiant damage.
Oh, I got everywhere.
Oh my
Okay.
God, Campbell.
Cream of chicken.
Yellowish white flames burst from your hand. The
Yeah.
power of your god courses through you.
And he misses.
Extend your hand,
Yeah.
and a bright flame
Not my god.
engulfs the creature, leaving a charred corpse.
And he wakes up. No, I'm kidding.
What I missed?
If he woke up at that point, you have much bigger concerns, because clearly there's a necromancer around.
Is there?
Anyway, so
No. He's making a joke.
He
well, you
burned
don't
baby.
know that, but
He burned baby burn.
okay. So the
Extra
sleeping
fun.
goblin is dead.
Okay.
Would you still have a move? Would you like to?
What can I do? I guess.
Take
well,
the
you
stairs.
can stay where you are if you want to go against the goblin that's still unconscious, or you can get towards the stairs so you can join the rest of your party.
Maybe join me with the goblin that's unconscious though, because I've miffed a couple so far.
Okay, I'll stand idle to see if he finishes the job or not.
Okay.
So I have to
Andrew.
come down there with a bow.
Does he have the intestinal fortitude to finish the job?
Andrew,
I'm just
You
watching,
take words.
basically.
Hey, it's part of the game.
what would you like to do?
Attack with my great axe.
Okay. that
Plus
is-
5, 1d12, plus 3.
I'm just gonna, again, he's unconscious, so I'm just gonna forego the attack roll. I don't know if I'm doing that right, but that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh well.
DM can do whatever the hell they want.
That's true.
All right, you bring your axe up, and like an executioner, you bring it down.
And miss.
No. As funny as that would be. No, you take his head off. And now all of the goblins that were asleep when you entered the dungeon are dead.
Took us long enough.
I'll
damn it.
execute it or burned.
Woo! So, now you still have your move. Would you like to continue joining the rest of your party?
I'm going up the stairs.
Okay.
Yes, the stairs.
The stairs. You look sweaty. That escarpment must have been a long climb.
I accidentally skipped the goblin's turn. They were supposed to go before a few of you.
They're all asleep.
There's only one goblin, and that's the
Well,
one.
Yimik and the... Oh, yeah, because the other one died when Mike shocked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Shocking, isn't it?
so Yimik
Took
is
my
currently engaged in combat with you, Stefan. So he is going to attack... Let me just make sure.
He won't complain if we skip his turn.
What's he gonna do? Complain?
I say we take him as a prisoner to get him information about the big boss.
Interrogate the interrogator.
Exactly.
He knows
Actually,
all
you
the
know what?
secrets.
Because he's noticed that things have gone incredibly poorly for him, he has noticed all of his minions are now dead. He's going to
Slaughter.
He's going to move towards Silvar, pull out his sword, hold it to Silvar's throat, and go, "Wait! Parlay! Parlay!
Why is that my parlay?
Truce, or the human dies!"
It's French for.
Should I just talk? Oh, I'm gonna go share.
Wait, you don't speak.
He
You don't
speaks-
speak
he also knows
goblin.
He speaks common.
Goblins
Goblins speak common.
Actually,
Well, I'm trying to be
I
an
think
elitist
it might
here.
be, it might be better for me to talk to him because my flattery makes those I talk to you feel wonderful and
Yes,
important.
but I have more charisma.
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
He's full of
I have
charisma.
16.
Okay,
Plus 3.
take it.
Who has
take it.
persuasion?
I got 14 plus 2.
Oh, persuasion.
Well, before
Persuasion
anyone
plus
starts
3.
rolling,
Persuasion plus 1.
wait.
Oh.
There's a bugbear in this cave.
Seen
His
it.
name is Clark.
Been there. Done that.
Wait, what?
We know.
Didn't do.
How do you know about Clark?
We have our way.
Saw his glasses.
Whatever. He's in charge around here.
He left his duffel bag with his name on it.
It's a duffel bag. Anyways, Clark is deeper in the cave. He's in charge here. I want to be in charge. If you bring me Clark's head, I will release.
Where's the
This
dwarf,
human.
though? Where's the dwarf?
Make me a persuasion check, whoever wants to.
Persuasion? I got plus 4.
Plus 3, but who has bigger charisma?
Charisma, I
Well,
got
it'd
plus
be plus
14
4,
plus.
so.
I got 14 plus 2 for charisma.
But he also has, I believe, affinity for persuasion.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, so plus 4.
Big roll.
Okay, that got cool.
Big roll.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Rebuttal.
Just double check this.
You bring me his head, and I'll take the human off your hands.
This human can take 14 stabs with no problems.
Slap
Here,
the top of this
the
human.
dwarf that was with this human is in Cragmaw Castle. King Groll, the king of the dwarves in this area, has him.
King of the what?
The goblins.
They betrayed my own people.
Clark received a messenger from King Groll a few days ago. Messenger told him that someone named the Black Spider was paying the Kragmaws to watch out for Gundren Rockseeker.
Kill it with fire.
Capture him and send him and anything he was carrying back to King Groll. So Gundren was this dwarf was taken, including a map. The dwarf and the map are with King Groll.
I want the map.
Knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
So, do we have a deal? You kill the bugbear, I release your friend here.
And if we don't?
He kills the guy. What do you think? Come on.
Okay, you have a deal.
The halfling is right. You don't take my deal, the human here dies.
I will take your deal, and you look very familiar.
He's really getting to the fact that it's you talking. So that's what he's.
You look
Or
like
you could have made a
someone.
rebuttal.
Oh, what?
Would you like to make a rebuttal?
Don't.
I can't. I
Don't
can't.
don't screw it up.
No.
There's no buts here, except our
Alright.
own.
Wait. Ask for any weaknesses. Does a bugbear have any?
Doth the bugbear have any weaknesses?
And
He's
have
9
you found?
feet tall of solid muscle. That's why he's in charge here.
Would a laxative work?
He's a laxative.
Does he have religion?
Oh, we all have religion. We're all followers of Maglubiet, the goblin god.
Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior?
Really? In fact, the more you talk, the less likely I am to let the human go.
Let's just kidding. The goblin's laughing with tears. I think we should take the deal while he's in a good mood. Let's go.
Yes, take the deal while I still have the sword to his throat.
Let's go.
All right. We're going. We're going.
Further deeper.
But on the way back, we'll tell you about God.
Please don't. Alright, so are you going to go back down the way you came, or are you going to go back the way Chase came across the bridge?
Oh, come on.
We have to go. We have to go my way,
That's
anyways, right?
my-
My way's
my
the short way,
faith.
right?
It is the shorter way, yes.
So yeah, let's go my way.
Yeah, let's go Chase's way.
Alright, and how are you going to proceed that? So how are you going to proceed that way? Are you going to go stealthily? Are you going to go charging in? Is Troy going to go screaming dwarven insults again?
Don't.
I say we just gotta go.
Whoa.
Well, if I
have
create
an
a
idea.
distraction.
Whoa.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Since we know there's that other entrance to get behind the bugbear. Me and Valor can go.
Two-prong attack.
We can go that way, get up the cliff.
Yeah.
You guys can go across the bridge. And we can
Attack from both ways.
and flank him.
Let's do it.
That is reasonable.
And
Okay.
you don't have to roll for strength because you know we can manage.
I
come
will allow it. Alright, so
There you go.
Troy, Stefan, and Mike are going to go across the bridge, and so you two are going to double back
Oh
to
my god.
where the wolves are.
The bodies.
Too late.
Oh,
You
we
can
go
come
later.
back for it.
And the precious
Well, we
jewel is lost
electrocuted
again.
and burned the bodies, so I don't know if they're going to be much left.
There'll be charred coins. We can clean them.
Also, I should mention, Yemek did mention to you where to find Cragmaw Castle when you get to that part.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Let's get the head.
Okay, so Andrew and Chase double back to the thing. I'm going to say that you are able to get up there. You're not in immediate sight of Clark.
Sweet.
God, that's
Oh,
bear.
dibs on cleaving the head. I got the great axe. I'm pretty good at beheading things.
You are fairly
Really?
good at it.
If you're in
That
range.
sleeping goblin that woke up said otherwise.
that business it doesn't count.
So,
Oh, I think it really
Stefan, Mike, and Troy, I'm going to have you three make stealth.
Stealth?
Oh, okay.
With your clown
I'm going
shoes.
to say you're able to walk up because it's fairly noisy, because of the rushing water. So this cavern is half filled with two large pools of water. A narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pool, which drains out the western end of the chamber to form the stream that flows out of the cave mouth below.
I have a bell. I just realized that.
What the hell?
Low fieldstone
You're a
walls
thief.
serve as dams holding the water in. A wide exit stands to the south, while two smaller passages lead west. The sound of the waterfall
Use that
echoes
as a
throughout the
distraction.
cavern, making it difficult to hear.
Okay.
Yeah?
You see that there are 3 goblins guarding this cave.
Oh.
Well, you don't see this because you're not there.
Good luck.
Dang it. Wait, 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
get
are you
3.
going to attempt?
You don't have
What
any
would you like to do?
spells.
So,
Don't have any more
the
spells?
goblins here
No,
have
level 1s.
only cantrips. Yeah, you only have
Only have
cantrips
these
left.
ones.
Poop. Okay.
Tantrums?
So, we've done this joke already. It's cantrips.
Okay.
So, Troy, Stefan, Mike.
Yeah.
You see these 3 goblins in the cave here.
Don't miss.
So, what would you like to do? Would you like to rush in? Would you like to try and sneak up on them?
How far away are they?
I don't think we have any stealth in our party right now, so
I have
They have decent stealth. You do get disadvantage because of your chainmail.
yeah.
2 plus 2 stealth.
They're going to be about 20 feet away from you.
Stop farting,
What
Stefan.
weapons do they have?
They have the same as everyone else. They have scimitars.
Alright.
Stefan's got gas.
Yeah, they don't have range. They don't have any range.
Oh, I
weapons.
was wondering if they had any range, so. You guys should be, you guys should be pretty good.
So my ray of frost, that can only attack one.
Yeah, you can only attack one target with your ray of frost.
Okay. Which one would be, I guess, the furthest? Or they're all 3 of them are.
They're milling about in the same general area. There's one that's a little bit closer
Is there
to
any
the
fire
stairs.
by them? Like, do they have any fire near them? Like,
No,
torches?
it's
you
a pretty
take-
damp cave, and there's not really any.
Take out the one
campfires or
closest to the stairs because he could go alert the.
Okay. Well, I'll.
Ooh,
That's just it's a non.
I will say it's
non-lethal
about
effect.
I'm doing the water, though. Wait,
the
are
entire
they-
cave
Never mind.
here is about 60 feet wide, so most things around there
That'd
aren't
be a
going to be within
distraction.
range.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Strategy
could
checks.
possibly distract them to keep their attention away from the stairs so everybody can get up them.
That is a possibility if you'd like. What were you thinking?
I was thinking, what is this?
Prestidigitation?
Yeah,
You can make a symbol appear, like behind them, glowing symbol, like they'll
Yeah.
distract them, make them turn around, and look at it.
So is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
It'll last 1 hour.
Oh, they'd be just like.
What kind of symbol would you like to put on the wall? Because you guys can't see, Andrew just put up his middle finger.
I would put up one of their religious symbols.
All right.
Oh.
But I'm gonna say, make me a religion check to see if you know any goblin religious symbols.
+5 for religion for him.
And then I also have was it wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
religion
forgot
would
about
be
that.
a wisdom check.
Oh, religion would be +5,
All right.
and then history is +3.
Okay, that's an 8. So you put up a rough-looking symbol of
Catches their
Maglubiat.
attention.
It's a cave.
It draws their attention. It's glowing. It doesn't look quite right. It yeah. So yeah, the goblins
I
are.
can only do with
distract-
what I have in my temple.
It's
I can only
it's like
do
it's
it-
literally
I only
like
had
you
roughs.
going and like
Oh,
shadow puppets on the wall.
puppets on the wall.
They'll know what this is.
All
I
right, so
swear
the
to
goblins are
God.
now walking towards the wall, trying to figure out where the hell did this come from, and what does this mean.
Okay.
One of them gets a little bit apprehensive and starts looking around the chamber to see if he can find where it came
Oh
from.
darn!
Smooth move, X-Lax.
Hey, it was a good plan. Thought it would work. I don't have people skills.
You have elfish skills.
You know what? He sees there's some shadows that aren't normally there around where you are. He doesn't know you're there yet, but he's gonna start walking over to see what's going on.
Oh, Stefan can shoot him with his bow.
Someone can quietly.
Would you like to make an attack?
Yes.
All right. Stefan's going to shoot him with his bow. That's not quite enough.
Oh, come
You
on!
shoot the arrow. It goes flying past him into the cave. You have now alerted the goblins to your position.
Damn it!
Roll initiative.
Well, except me and...
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
No, you don't have to.
Oh.
'Cause
No, I
we-
meant like the whole like you missed. I
So that's a
didn't.
10
No,
for
I was-
Troy.
Okay.
Stefan's +3.
Yes.
This is for initiative.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So 14 for Stefan.
Mike's got a +2.
Yeah.
So 10 for Mike.
10.
Passable at most. That's like
For
a C.
Mike. So the goblins are going to move first.
Oh.
So
They have to get close. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one of them charges. So Stefan was the one who moved forward to shoot the arrow. The goblin is going to. The two goblins are going to attack him first because they're not quite aware that you two are there yet.
And Troy can throw his hatchet at him.
Should I really try that again?
Yours is armor class is
If you throw it,
14.
it's most likely you're gonna lose in the cave.
Okay, so this attack is actually going to hit.
Yikes.
It's good. You have the healer with your section of the party.
Oh,
Sure.
So that's 4 damage on that attack.
He has 12. So
Down to 8.
The second goblin misses.
Thank God.
The third goblin is going to start running towards the stairs. Like, it's very loud in the chamber. They can't really hear what's going on in the next chamber, but so the goblin is going to try and go into the other chamber to try and warn Clark. So those goblins have ended their turn. Next up is Stefan.
you have to take out that running goblin.
Yep.
You can't let him learn him.
Don't miss.
Because there's what, 2 more goblins and a wolf plus Clark in that room.
Yes.
So you're engaged in combat with the 2 goblins. You're gonna
have a lot
try
Things
and
on our hands.
attack the one that's running away.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just check because I feel like there's restrictions on the. Okay.
Well, for how far is that goblin now?
Well, how do you
He's getting close to the.
How many feet do you think?
Well, he's got 2 for sure.
2 feet.
So that's plus 7 on your hits, I believe. Okay, so that's gonna hit him. So what was it again? 1d8 plus 3. Okay, you're able to hit him, but you're not able to kill him. Like
Come on.
he takes it in the buttock.
That
So
was-
it hurts him, but he's still trying to run away.
So it's kind of like
there's
Is he injured? Like, is he injured at all?
Like he looks like he's bloodied. He
So
looks
he
like
can-
he's
so he-
injured.
So he's not limping. So he's normal. He can still move.
Yeah,
normal.
his movement speed is normal, but he's looking hurt. So
You can cast Ray of Frost on him. This doesn't work.
I can slow him down.
Because you are currently engaged in combat, if you were to take a move action beyond the goblins that are currently engaged with you, that would provoke what is known as an attack of opportunity. And what that means is that anytime you try to move past an enemy without disengaging from
Still
them,
good. 5-second
it
roll.
would mean that the enemies get to make an attack roll on you. So, if you'd like, you can stay where you are. You've already used your action, so you can't disengage. So, either you can try and move either beyond or away from the goblins, which would provoke attacks of opportunity from the goblins, or you can stay where you are.
I say stay where you are. You got 2 guys backing you up after all.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want another 2 attacks come at you.
I'll say
It's
right
actually
now.
not that bad.
All right.
A little bit of hair.
So, since
You
Troy
maybe
and
sitting up
Mike
there just
rolled
chilling.
the same,
What the hell's going on down
Mike,
there?
because you have the higher natural initiative score,
Okay.
you go next.
I'm going to hit the running goblin with Ray of Frost.
Okay. Okay, that's going to hit. So that's a 2d8. That is 1 damage, unfortunately. Not quite dead, but he is slowed. So it's going to be harder for him to try and get up the stairs.
Cool.
Do you mean to try and finish that guy off, or do I?
No, you have to take out the 2 guys hitting Stefan.
No, I know.
One of the 2 guys.
All right, so you're not currently engaged in combat.
So,
Or if
that-
you want to move farther into the chamber, you can do that.
Does that mean I can run up to the stairs and block him?
You don't have enough movement to get up to the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Or actually,
He
I'm
has
going to
30
say you
he has
actually
30 feet.
He has
I was
30
gonna-
feet. I'm going to say you actually do have enough movement that you can try and interpose yourself between the stairs and the goblin.
Okay, I'll try and then do that.
All right.
Don't get stabbed.
So that'll be the end of your turn. Troy.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to try and protect Stefan with a Warhammer attack.
Okay. Gonna
How about the
try
one that
to
was
select-
attacking him originally?
Well, he's got 2 on him, so.
And we're
Okay.
just
Is
chilling
there any
on the
priority on either
Either
of
one,
them?
they're
or
both the
no?
same. So.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a natural 1.
Oh,
You
God.
take a big ol' swing.
And a whip.
You
went
just
over their head.
miss it.
Oh
Like,
my
over
Yeah,
their
you went
God.
over their heads. You almost hit Stefan. I'm not gonna be that mean,
Dick.
but yeah, you do that. I
Jeez.
believe a couple, one or
Meanwhile,
two of your
the
spells
part of the
may be
cave.
bonus actions if you want to do that.
I don't know how do you do that. How can you tell?
Let me check your spell list.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the cave.
Oh,
So, what do you think the other guys are doing?
Yeah, so one of your
yeah.
first level spells
We play a game
is
of
Healing
cards while we
Word,
wait.
which is a bonus action.
What are
And
those
your
guys
creature of
doing?
your choice in range gains 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier health.
So you can
Okay.
kill Stefan.
If you want to do that.
Alright, I'll heal Stefan. Just to
Alright,
give him
so
some
as your
health back.
bonus action, 1d4. It's the first time you're using the d4 for this campaign.
Yeah.
So that's a 3 plus your spellcaster.
5.
5? Okay, so that brings Stefan back up to full health.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Alright, so that'll be the end of your turn. So that's the goblins. So the two goblins are currently still engaged in melee range with Stefan. One of the goblins is, he sees that his because the other guy's not dead yet. So
He's blocked them by this guy.
Yeah. The goblins are going to try and continue attacking you. Well, one of them's going to attack you.
You shall not pass.
Accurate.
Wizard.
So that is going to hit again.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, wizard.
That is. Keep forgetting what the goblin's attack is.
Wait, wrong movie.
Alright, so that's 5 damage from the one goblin.
Oh, good for the healing.
Yeah.
Ethan.
And then the other, because you took a swing at one of them, the other guy's going to attack you.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And
Currently
he's
on
going to hit.
Oh shit.
Currently on the stairs trying to.
Ooh, and you
Convert the
take
goblin
7
to my
points of
shield.
damage.
Yikes.
How many have 12?
11, I think.
Chase and I are on our 5th game of cards waiting for you guys to get up there.
So, how do you think the other guys are doing?
Oh.
Oh no, I just hear a whole bunch of noise. Hope they're alright.
So I'm down to 4 then.
You are down to 4.
Yikes.
Alright, and the other goblin, he was trying to run past. He notices you.
You broke
So
his
he's going, I have to tell Master Clark! And he's going to attack you.
Okay.
And that's going to hit.
Oh, my god.
And that's going to be 7 points of damage.
Oh, 1 health.
Oh, poop.
Well, he can get him next turn anyways. He's already weak, so...
Speaking of, okay, Stefan. You are currently now engaged with one goblin. What would you like to do?
Oh, kill the goblin.
Try
Use
and...
my great sword.
Great sword. Alright, that's going to hit. And that is
4.
great sword. 2d6 plus 2. That's 2, 3. Okay, so you take a slash at him. It hits him. He's pretty bloody, but he's still alive.
Oh, come on.
Where did he hit him?
In the
Like
nuts.
you took a swing at him. And you took a swing at his side. His leather armor took most of it, but you see you clearly
You got him.
drew
You
blood
nicked him.
and probably broke a rib or two. But
Yeah.
he's still alive. He's looking pretty bad, but he's still alive. Let me
Okay,
check your sheet. I want to see if you have.
Your turn.
Oh, yeah. I'm in trouble.
Oh, if you'd like, you do have the second wind ability. So if you want, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. That'd be so 1d10 plus 1. If you would like to do that.
Sure.
Right. Right, so you regain 3 hit points.
Oh, sweet.
Alright, and so that'll be the end of your turn. Mike?
Yep.
What would you like to do? So you're currently engaged in combat with one of the goblins. You have 1 hit point. That goblin is fairly hurt.
Actually,
Shock the bitch. Shock him. Shock him.
if I could, hold on, what is this?
Question for you, Beach.
Yeah.
While this is all going on, can that be considered wait time
can't
for me
use
and
anything.
Chase so I could
No,
heal
no.
possibly?
Yes, I will
hoping
allow
for a
that.
shield,
You
but
can,
no.
yours
No,
is
he
1d10, I believe.
Yeah, you already
Yes.
Alright, 1d10. Hit dice.
Big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy.
3.
Oh, you can carry.
Plus 3?
Yeah,
It's like-
plus 3.
Okay,
It's like
so I'm up to
a
9.
telekinesis type
Oh,
of thing.
like you can lift things
That's good.
and bring it to you.
Yeah, you can't attack with Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Chase, so you got any damage on you right now? Alright.
Chase hasn't been getting in close enough to
So-
take damage.
Yeah, I'll do shock and grasp again.
Shocking Grasp, okay, so that's plus 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
And 1d8.
Come on.
Okay, you grab him by the throat. You say, I am done playing games. And you just grab him, drop him. He convulses in your grasp and goes limp.
Cool.
He did.
Sorry.
So, would you like to move back towards your party? Would you like to move deeper into
You should
the
probably
chamber?
stay back and
Where's
range.
Scarecrow?
I'll move back to where these guys are, and hopefully I can
Okay.
get some help.
So, Troy,
Yep.
you are still engaged in combat with this goblin.
I guess I'll try another Warhammer Blitz.
Okay.
This never goes well.
You're just
What's
swinging a
your
miss, Troy?
Proficiency with that again?
Plus
What's your-
4,
plus
1d8,
four?
plus 2 bludgeoning.
Okay, so
Starbucks. What?
that is going to hit.
Okay, thank
So
God.
that's 2d8, you said?
Bring my
1d8.
lunch, please. Starbucks bag.
1d8.
No, not
Yes.
yet.
2 bludgeoning. Okay.
I
1d8
guess
plus
when I-
2.
Come on, kill one of these sons of bitches.
Oh.
That's going to be
I got
4
food in the
damage.
fridge,
You hit
Is that
him
what it is?
very similar to Stefan. You hit him in the side. You've
Yeah.
probably broken a couple ribs, but he's still standing.
Oh,
Oh
come
my
on,
God.
Troy. Bring her home.
Spare ribs.
All right. So, anything else you'd like to do?
Can I do more healing or no?
Let me check healing word.
Baby back ribs.
No, wait, healing word was a first level spell, so you do have one more first level spell left. I don't know if you want to keep that or if you want to use it now.
How much health does Stefan have?
10.
I should probably heal him at 4.
Well, let me see. You have been hurt pretty badly.
You're the
You
one.
might.
Seven's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Stefan's
Let
God.
me
at
just
10.
make sure
Oh,
that
sorry, I went
healing
Stefan
word.
Yeah, you took like what?
Though
7
also
damage.
at the same time, Mike is very badly hurt.
But he's out of range.
He's
of
out
the
of the
other
fight
guys.
right now.
I
Well,
ran
you have
back
a
to
range
you
of
guys.
60 feet on healing word.
Oh, okay.
But I thought I ran back to
But
you
yeah,
guys.
but Troy's the one
Yeah.
in the fight though.
Not
With 4
first.
health.
If I take one more hit like that.
Yes, but Mike also has 1 health. But anyway, so you can do it to your. Let's see. Yeah, a range. A creature of your choice within range. You know what? I'm gonna say you can cast this on yourself if you'd like.
I think I should because I'm in the heat of the battle.
With low health. 7
So-
freaking damage.
Let's see, 1d4 plus your spell casting, which is 5. So that'll be 6 hit points back to
Alright,
you.
back to 10. Alright.
Woo. Yeah.
And that'll be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Don't die, Mike.
All right. So we've got 2 goblins, both pretty badly hurt, both engaged in combat.
I'm surprised I'm not running away.
I was about to say, one of the goblins notices that Mike has killed his companion, and he's going to try and get away, but because he is engaged with you, he is going to provoke an attack of opportunity. And unfortunately, you miss.
Oh.
Yeah, combat's not going great for you guys this round. All right, so
What
he's
happened to
going
the first round? We like obliterated them.
Yeah, so he's going to run past you. He's going to run past Mike, and he's going to run for the stairs. He's not going to quite
Doesn't
be
Mike
able
get
to.
a chance at an opportunity strike since he's running past him?
I'm already.
You know what? Yes, I'm going to say that Mike does get an attack of opportunity.
Uh-oh.
That's good.
Nope.
You're not gonna hurt. You're not gonna get hurt.
No, I know. What is this for?
Because he's running past you, you have an
What's
opportunity to strike him.
your attack on the short sword?
5.
Or no. +4.
Where? Oh, plus there. Okay.
Unfortunately, that's not going to quite be
Oh
enough.
my God.
So
Plus 2 piercing.
yes, but that's only if it hits.
Dang it.
So unfortunately, so the goblin's like
There's a Minotaur's thing. There's like
Ballet.
he's like a running back. He's just weaving
he's
in and out
dodging.
of your attacks.
Oh, you did a fish tail maneuver.
Yeah,
like a luchador
So he's-
bull.
he's a Toreador.
Oh, it's like Blood Bowl.
So he's not going to be able to get into the chamber, but he is able to avoid both your attacks of opportunity.
Wait, so Mike's blocking him?
No,
What's
because
left of Mike's blocking
Mike
him.
moved back towards the rest of the
Oh.
party.
I was hurt.
You could have stayed back. The fight was going on over there. You got closer to the fight.
All right. So now the second goblin is still engaged in combat with Troy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So much for 200.
And
No,
he's not going to be able to hit.
Thank God.
So he attacks you. You're able
Dodge.
to sort of bat it away with your warhammer.
Alright.
Stefan, you are no longer engaged in combat with this particular goblin. There's still one on Troy, and the other guy that you were engaged in combat with is now running for where you know Clark is.
Shoot that goblin with
Okay,
longbow.
you're gonna shoot that goblin. All right, so that's definitely gonna hit.
Thank God.
He's already
Let me just
weakened,
double
so that's
check.
pretty good.
This should take him out.
Come on.
Yeah, that's just a bit more than enough hit points. You are able to get him. You get him in the back. He sprawls over on his face, and he's not moving.
After all those cool moves.
After the went up.
And then,
So-
oh.
Oh, I guess he just lost his signing bonus.
He's dead. His friend, who's still engaged in
Just do it.
no, it's Stefan's turn. So, do you want to
And that's
move?
all for tonight.
Do you want to move closer to the?
I blocked the staircase at this point
Yeah,
in case the
block
other
the
guys
News-
tries to run.
You know what I just realized?
Yeah.
We're in a high position, right? Once Troy has to try to knock him off the cliff.
Well, you're not in a high enough position here. Like, you're not on the bridge here.
Oh, alright.
Well, you guys, since you're free, you should start blocking the staircase so
Alright,
this
just,
other one doesn't
nah.
start
Just to
running.
get it
Yeah.
as much as I can here, this is what it looks like.
Oh, alright.
So
What's
it's all level.
Okay.
The legs look like a boobies.
I mean, it kind of does. Okay, so
I'm
anyway,
a
so
simple
that's
man.
Stefan's
Like
turn.
Lake Booby.
Mike,
What do you
what
want?
would you like to do? So there's one goblin left. He's
You
currently
gotta finish
engaged
him.
in
You
combat.
gotta finish him.
Oh,
You gotta help
so
Troy.
I'm gonna-
him.
Is there? Hold on. Is there sneak? Can I got.
You unfortunately do not get sneak attack. That's a rogue thing.
I know, but I can still get him. from
You're in
behind.
combat. You just run behind him, just shock him.
That's the thing. I'm gonna try and stab him in the side of the neck.
You can attack him with your short sword.
Yeah.
You don't get any sneak bonus to it.
I know, but hey, knife to the neck is something.
You know what? That's going to be enough.
Oh yeah.
And how much is it? Short sword.
Is this
One
finally
second,
hit?
1d6 plus
Oh my
2.
God.
You know what? That's going to be enough. I don't even need to roll that. I know.
Right in
So
the skull.
you stab him right in the brain stem.
You have plus 2.
His eyes go wide, and he convulses a little bit because his brain now has about 3 inches of metal in it that are generally not supposed to be there.
You got.
Oh, you never know.
Get to loot the corpses.
And so now you are no longer in combat.
And then I throw out one more one-liner is you are deficient on your iron intake.
Oh, nice.
And then I start yelling at the
God damn it.
Don't.
Fortunately, it's very loud in the chamber with the running water.
Troy, you're yelling
Clark
what got us
can't
into
hear
this in the first place.
So, Andrew and Chase,
God.
you are in the rear of the cave where Clark is.
Rear.
Clark is
Waiting
not yet,
for us to
Clark
get
is
to
not
this
yet
whole
aware
debacle.
of the rest of you or the rest of your
I
party.
had an excellent
You
nap.
have not seen them arrive yet.
So we're just sitting here waiting.
Yes, you're waiting for
Wondering
their
what the hell's
elevator
going on.
music.
We're waiting for you guys to start the fight so we can get into my house.
And we're already
For our
like
signal, I guess.
badly injured. He's got 1 health right now.
You guys are fine. He's not. So let's play it.
Stabbed him in the face. No.
did.
In the
All right, so you guys are
almost
in the
dead
previous
guy
chamber. You are walking up to where you believe Clark is.
What equipment do you have again?
Equipment. Chainmail, great axe, 3 javelins. I got that sword off the goblin. Water. Bottle of water. Fine clothes, signet ring, and a school of pedigree.
A school of pedigree?
Schooling of pedigree. Yeah,
Oh.
that's right.
Yeah,
I tell him what's what.
That's not gonna really.
Oh
do
shit, I
very much
realized
for you
that
in a
Stefan
cave.
probably should have had a light source this entire time because the cave is dark and he shouldn't have been able to see. Oh well.
So what, he could have been the guy with the bow?
It's all a fluke. He did
Technically,
amazing.
If he didn't have a lantern on, I should have been giving him disadvantage on his attack rolls. But that was my mistake. I'm not going to. And I'm going to
Maybe.
assume that he was just using a lantern.
Maybe he could hear the footsteps and he anticipated the shot.
It's like-
he's a good fighter.
He's
not
like
that
Daredevil.
Echolocation.
good. Daredevil will be a monk, first of all.
Ross,
Yo.
should a few feet in front of us, should I put a spot of oil? So in case the enemy does decide to come after us,
They slide on it and
I
fly
can light
on.
it on fire while they're running through it. Should I?
Can you do it without being seen or caught?
I'm a natural stealth here.
All right, do it.
I'm natural
All right,
stealth.
you want to set up a trap without the
put a-
goblins knowing?
You can
Yes.
put the oil in his back
Eh, you never
pocket
know.
and he wouldn't even notice.
Wait,
All
also,
right.
should I use the bell So I toss the bell deeper in to lure out some of the goblins to follow the noise.
Ooh. Yeah, just don't toss it down the stairs where those guys are.
Okay, first the oil trap. No, forget the oil trap. I'm going to save the oil just in case.
Sit oil.
I'll use the bell. I'll fill the bell deeper in to lure out some guys away from the big boss.
Like the wolf.
And
Are
we'll
you gonna throw
retrieve
the
the bell later.
Yes, I'm going to throw the bell.
Retrieve
I
the-
will.
Okay.
I'm not going to forget
I'm
the
going
bell.
to have
bell?
you make a ranged attack. Just to, not because you're hitting anything, but to,
Distraction.
as a distraction so that they don't see where the thing came from that you threw.
Serpentine.
You know what? That's a pretty good roll. So, yeah, you're able to throw the bell. It clings off the wall. Clark's pet wolf hears the clattering of the bell and goes to investigate. And Clark's just going, What you see there, Nasha? Huh? What'd you hear?
Oh my god, it's the crocodile hunter.
It's going more cockney, but whatever.
Heck yeah.
So Clark is looking in the same general direction as the wolves. The other two goblins seem to be kind of doing inventory of the stuff they've stolen. You think it's like inventory. It really just seems like they're going through the stuff to
They're
figure out what
importing,
they've
exporting.
Pretty much what's valuable and what's junk.
taken. Basically.
Chewing on boots.
Oh, shiny.
So, you have done that. Clark and Nasher are distracted. Or Ripper, sorry. I got the wolf's name wrong.
Uh-oh.
So, to the outside team. Troy, Stefan,
Oh.
Mike.
Good god.
How would you like to proceed?
Well, I guess me and Stefan should take the point.
That would be a good idea.
And Mike stays up the stairs and waits.
We can use the ray of frost from a distance.
Yeah, you
That's
can
true.
provide
So
support
So maybe
from the
wait at the
distance.
stairs,
I was
like the
about to
top
say,
of the stairs while those
Might
two.
not be a bad idea to have him cover the exit.
Yeah, I might just stand on the stairs.
Woo, go team.
Go
Wait,
team!
How far is Magic Hand? 30 feet? Wonder if he can disarm somebody with it.
Unfortunately, that would count as an attack roll, and Mage Hand cannot do that.
Alright. I
Mage
mean, like,
hand-
just pull, like, up from, like, from his belt and all that.
Yeah, apparently, use action to control hand, can't attack, activate magic
And
item
carry
or
one-
carry 10 pounds. Otherwise,
I'm going to say the swords are going to be more than 10 pounds.
Alright.
Because swords are fairly heavy.
But is there?
Is he wearing
keys?
pants? Is he wearing pants?
That's just going to draw attention
Could I
if you
tie
pull
his
down
shoes
Like,
together?
before the battle starts, he can undo his
the leather
belt.
boots. They have no laces.
Hey, have you seen my
Like,
pants?
if he's wearing pants, if he's wearing pants, he can undo the belt. So the moment the battle starts, it'll fall in hot, disadvantage.
Or
You could attempt that. You
Does he-
would have to make a dexterity sleight of hand check on your
who me? For
Mage Hand. Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Actually,
You've got
He has
I have
15 for
sleight.
dexterity, so...
Yeah.
I don't, because I know Arcane Trickster rogues have like Mage Hand Leisure Demand, so I
He
don't
also
know
has,
if
like,
regular
plus
Mage
2 to
Hand.
sleight of hand, too.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look this up because I don't know if regular Mage Hand is allowed to make dexterity checks.
So what would that be like to take? What were you implying for the mage hand?
Undo his belt, so his pants, so they drop.
Hey, Troy,
Just before the
do you want
battle
that milk in the
starts.
fridge?
Also,
Probably,
does he carry
yeah.
Keys?
No, we're not looking for keys here. It's only we're
Yeah,
looking
probably
for
good
the
call.
Does he have anything on him that
Pork
looks
curdles?
of value, like something important? Like,
Nothing. The only thing that would be most valuable was his weapon at this point.
Yeah,
and you
maybe.
couldn't carry them.
that's
So just
right.
saw them.
Or
You're
pour,
okay.
pour oil all over.
Sweaty?
He comes to attack you, you light him on fire with your flint and your matchbox.
Well, that would be useful.
Let's throw the
What's the space between me and Mike?
Between you and Mike,
Because Mike can grab the oil bottle from me
could.
and then pour it on the guy.
I can use a sacred flame.
Just set him on fire.
You have about 25 feet.
Oh wait, we can't summon fire.
We need the head.
We need his head.
Well, if you bring a charred head.
I don't know.
Oh,
Dungeon Keeper. Would that count? A burnt head count for the quest?
I cannot attack.
Potentially.
I cannot attack, but I can pour oil at his feet.
Yeah.
Charred head.
Or you
is
could
still-
pour on the other two goblins.
Or yes,
Take them out of the fight. So it's only 2 on 5.
maybe. I could use the mage hand as a distraction as well. I could like knock things over.
I don't have my drink. After all that.
Otherwise, go on.
Yeah, milk felt warm.
Oh.
Felt warm, eh?
Kind of gross.
Cottage cheese.
Oh, gross.
Yogurt.
Top 2%.
Just a little curled. Like my sense of humor.
Should we pause the video?
No, so it looks
from
like Mage Hand, unless you specifically have Mage Hand Legerdemain, which is an Arcane Trickster Rogue ability exclusively, Mage Hand cannot make dexterity checks,
Okay.
which would be undoing a belt.
Okay. So it's just basically just lifting and carrying something.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
he lift
say
and
the
carry
Mage
his
Hand
belt
is-
off him?
No. So yeah, I'm going to say the Mage Hand is not dexterous enough to actually undo a belt.
Okay, what about grabbing a bottle of oil and pouring it on
That might
something?
be dexterity as well.
I'm going to say you can hold the oil bottle and
Could I drop it at his feet?
you could drop it.
But then that wouldn't move much, unless it breaks.
Well, it is probably. Is it a glass jar or
It
just?
doesn't say.
A flask of oil.
Oh, so that might be.
I'm
metal.
going to say it's breakable.
Okay.
So, if you wanted to. The big thing here is because you're on two different ends of the
Must be complicated.
cave is trying to communicate this idea between
Oh,
each
right,
other.
alright.
Oh, dang.
So we're just going for the normal attack then? Mike stays in the back and uses his
Alright.
freezy.
Yeah, I'll,
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
slow him down a
so
little bit.
Andrew and Chase are in the left-hand side of the cave.
Okay.
Team
Clark has
side.
Team left.
Clark and the wolf are distracted on the other end of the cave.
Good.
You three, are you going to approach?
Wait, they're both distracted, right? Could I sneak up and get the other two goblins?
With my
You
assist.
can potentially get one of them.
Can I get the other
But if
one?
not, you alert everybody.
You know, I will
Well,
allow
what-
you to try and sneak. Well,
Be a
you have to
javelin.
make a. You have to
use
make a
javelin.
stealth. You can.
I have stealth at the start, but that's a chainmail.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're still gonna need a stealth check if you want to
Use
attack.
javelin.
I don't
before
have
he
enough
gets-
for stealth.
That's still gonna require a stealth check.
But your javelin could
Javelin
use
though?
it. For,
Oh, I could
Yes,
do
you
javelin.
can use the javelin, but I'm still gonna say to get into position to do it, you're gonna have to make a stealth check.
I'm at -1 for stealth.
They hear you coming from a mile
Look,
away.
I can't make these battles too easy for you.
No, no.
Okay.
That says
Yeah,
I can
if
throw
you
a
guys
javelin up
want
to
to
30.
attack them without alerting Clark and without the goblins being available for a
I
the
do have
combat, you're going to have to make stealth checks.
for
before
the
you
javelin. It
attacks.
says I can throw up to 30 feet or 120 feet with disadvantage on the attack roll. In which case, would my stealth be a disadvantage?
No, the attack roll and the stealth would be separate.
Okay.
Now, in this case,
Does he have to
the,
make a move?
the
though? How
chamber
close
is
are we?
not big enough for you to need disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
Like, pretty much anywhere you throw the javelin, you can hit.
Okay.
Oh, so he doesn't need stealth, he can just stay where he is.
No, but again, I'm going to say he's going to need to make a stealth check for the goblins not to notice him while he's preparing to attack.
So walking up the stairs, they might hear him coming up.
Well,
Oh,
he's in
that's
the,
fair.
he's in the
Oh,
back
that's
of
right,
the...
that's- oh, you're
yeah.
already there, hiding behind a rack.
So, yeah.
Give me a layout of the room. What does the room look like?
Let me show you the picture. So,
Alright.
you know, you've already pretty much explored all this, so I'm going to let you see the map, even though the DM's guide tells me I shouldn't.
Yeah.
This, the section labeled 8,
Yeah.
is the area. So it's basically a relatively round chamber.
Okay.
There's a campfire in the middle. There's provisions
Okay.
around the area. There's a couple rocks near where Chase and Andrew came in.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Clark and Ripper are around the east end of the cave,
Okay.
looking for where the bell is.
Mm,
The goblins are around the campfire.
I want to see how you do with your attack, and then I'll decide from there.
Okay. If I were to position myself to hide among the provisions, could I shoot one of them with my arrow?
You could. And I would give you advantage on... Well, first of all, you'll need to make a stealth check to get into position. And then you can...
Okay, I'll go
make
with
an
it.
attack.
I'll try it.
Okay.
+7 to that.
Alright, so you definitely make that. You hide yourself handily among the provisions, and you want to make a stealth check against one of the goblins near the fire?
I want to shoot him with my bow.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good thing you get advantage, because that was a nat 1. Alright, so that's going to hit. So, it's 1d6, I believe?
1d6 plus 3 piercing.
Okay, so you get your sneak attack because you had advantage. Okay, you handily dispatch him. You hit him back of the head, comes out his mouth.
Nice.
I'm liking this graphic version.
I am.
Unfortunately,
It doesn't
because
die.
of how graphic that is, the other goblin sees him.
Oh no!
There we
He doesn't
go.
see me though.
No. But now he's aware that there are intruders in the cave.
Oh, here we go.
Everybody, roll initiative.
It's time to fight. And thanks to me, we have a distracted wolf on the other side of the cave and one dead goblin.
Well, he might be called back in though.
He'll take his
Okay,
time.
Troy, you got a 16 this time.
Wow. Holy
Nicely
hell.
done.
Finally can.
Something's looking up.
Do some work.
Stefan. That's a 9.
Oh,
Ew.
Stefan wants for the low.
Andy.
Yo.
That's an 8.
Oh, come on. I am not going well on this one.
We nearly had our asses handed to us at the last fight.
Yours was +2, I believe?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you also get an 8.
Hooray.
Mike's going to go first because he has the higher natural initiative. Chase. What's your bonus again?
3.
Okay, so yours is 21.
Wow.
Go for Clarg.
You've got nothing but luck, man.
Clark. Goddamn bugbear.
Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire.
You get Kleenex?
No.
Alright.
Unload everything.
Kill it.
Fire everything.
I've got nothing left there, sir.
Use your frostbite.
I'm gonna have to get close and grab him by the balls with my shot crisp. It brings a new meaning to Family Sparks.
Oh.
All right,
Or
so
Family Jewel.
Chase, you have successfully killed the one goblin. The other goblin around the campfire
He's freaking
has,
out.
has freaked out. He's not aware of what's going on yet.
So I'm first to go.
You're still pretty well hidden. Or actually, because you made an attack, I'm going to say your stealth check no longer applies.
I'm still hidden though behind all the provisions and all that.
No, because you made the attack, so you've revealed yourself.
Alright.
Because attacking does break your stealth.
Surprise!
Hi!
So, you can... So, the goblin is about 10 feet away from you.
Appalled by your
Clarg and Ripper are... Well, Clarg hasn't actually moved over with Ripper. He was looking in the same direction. So, Clarg is, I'm going to say, about 20 feet away from you. And Ripper is also about 15, 20 feet away from you, but in a different direction.
I think I'll go for the other goblin.
Gonna go for the
Let
other
everyone
goblin.
else worry about the big guy.
Okay, gonna make an attack with your short bow.
Yep. That's +5.
Alright, that's gonna hit. You are not gonna get your sneak attack. But that's not gonna matter because you are able to hit him. And while he's freaking out, he gets a shot to the throat. And he...
Chokes on his own blood.
Pretty much. So,
You're
are
aiming
you
for a
gonna...
throat on both of these guys. Well done.
So, are you...
Ah.
Let me see, because I'm not sure if you don't get cunning action until... Yeah, I don't think you get cunning action until second level. Yeah.
Are we keeping track of experience?
Vaguely. I will tell you this. Unless you all die here, you're all going to be level 2 by the end of this encounter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Yay.
So, you still have 30 feet of movement. Or no, wait. I think you have 25 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, 25. Okay, what should I do?
I'd move
So,
closer
yeah.
to
Ripper's
Clark.
about...
I'm not gonna move closer to Clark.
Then you can be back up when I miss.
I have 9 health. Fuck that.
I've got
So, yeah. Ripper's
I've
about
got
20
9
feet
health.
away from you to your left. Clark is about 20 feet away
You
from
have
you in
more
front of you.
armor than me, though. You have 17, I have 14.
I've got no armor. Well, actually, I got some.
So, are you going to move? Or are you going to move closer
I'm
to
gonna
the
grab
to where
my
you came
bow.
from? The passage there. Are you going to...
I might move back towards Ross.
Okay.
So in case someone does come, if the big bugbear does come after us, I can at least cover him with my stabby stance.
Okay, so you move back closer to Andrew. Troy,
Okay.
You are next. You are just outside the mouth of the cave. Clark is, I'd say, about 10, 15 feet away from you.
Yeah.
He's distracted.
Ripper, yeah. Well, he's not quite distracted because now he's seen that his 2 goblins have died. He knows something's up.
So, should I go after Ripper at this point?
I will say Clark is in your way.
Okay, so focus attack, Sacred Flame on Clark.
Okay, Sacred Flame.
Flame on!
Damage the head.
Yeah, no kidding.
We need that.
Well, I doubt one Sacred Flame's gonna take him down.
Oh, no,
Hey,
no,
actually,
no,
they
no.
said bring the head. They didn't say if you had to be charged.
Okay, so Clark has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh?
Oh, that's not good. Bugbears are natural stealth.
Well, they're very sneaky. That doesn't mean their dexterity is super high.
Oh, all right.
It's not bad, but I probably shouldn't be telling you any of this, but...
Sneaky
And now we
bastards.
know.
Oh, he didn't roll that well anyways, so...
Knowledge is power.
Fails, so he takes 1d8 radiant damage.
Go, G.I.
For those not aware, radiant is holy damage, by the way.
Okay.
Holy smokes.
Ooh, and he
Holy
takes 7
moly,
points of
great
damage.
balls of fire.
Holy Moses.
Who's that?
Let the power of Christ compel you.
As I clutch my.
Alright, so that
Religious symbol.
dealt a decent... that dealt some decent damage to him, but he's still kicking.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Alright,
What-
you want to move farther into the cave? You want to stay where you are?
Say move in, Troy.
Move in for the kill.
Okay,
Alright.
so you move in.
For the
That's
kill.
the end of your turn. I would have been the goblin next, but he's dead. So
You're
Stefan.
welcome. You're welcome.
So, like Troy was, you were in the mouth of the cave. Not quite in the cave yet. So Clark is in front of you. Ripper is farther back in the cave. You are vaguely aware that Andy and Chase are farther back in the cave.
Hey, over here.
So
Just wave it
I'll
to you.
shoot Clark.
Hey,
You want to shoot him with your
guys,
longbow?
wanna be a pet?
Okay. So that's +7 to hit.
I just realized
That's going to hit.
my holy symbol doesn't really have
1d8
a
plus
description.
3.
It could be
Holy
anything.
symbol- It would be a holy symbol to this god.
Jeez,
Yeah,
you guys are
but
rolling good. So
I
that's
don't
11.
I don't know what it
Is
is.
he dead?
I'm just gonna say
He
it's
is
really-
not dead yet, but he's bloodied.
Wait, he took 11 damage and still standing.
That's
Yes.
Krog. Clark.
He's I
Plus that's
realize
with
I'm
the
kind
7 holy damage too.
I realize I'm kind of spoiling this, but he's basically the boss fight of this encounter.
Okay.
So
Well,
yes,
that's-
he is still.
So for holy damage, if I were to stab him
Don't forget
with
to loot the
my
corpses.
holy symbol that
No.
resembles an obelisk,
That does not do
really
holy
thin
damage.
and long.
That
No.
does not do holy damage.
That's not cool.
All
What if I
right,
bless him?
Stephanie, you're gonna stay where you are. You're gonna move
Not
closer.
cleric.
You're gonna move back.
So I am.
I'm
Okay,
a
you're gonna stay
wizard,
where you
I
are.
can
That's
make
the end of
anything
your turn.
magic.
Mike.
Yes.
So you are. You gonna cast Ray of Frost, or are you gonna do something else?
You know what? I'll do the Ray of Frost because I don't want to get too close to him.
All right. Fair, fair, very fair.
He's already charred.
That
Now-
is a nat
cool.
20.
Oh,
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ, you guys.
just
I got
reckon.
fucked up by 3 goblins, but Clark's almost dead. And all the damage to Clark has been
Whoa.
done by the guys who were having difficulty.
Difficulty with
Well, I
those
wanted
two.
to play this out. It's because Lucky Charm was there. Yeah.
So that's 5 damage. Still not dead,
Well, that's.
but he's hurting.
Is that the plus with the +5?
That was
Yes, that was +5 to
Okay.
hit.
That's the hit, not the
Oh,
damage.
He's got 5 damage. He's gonna lose 10 feet of his movement.
Yeah.
He is not looking good. Like, he is very, very bad.
Like the Bismarck on approach.
Who's next?
Next is Andy.
How mu-
Clark rolled like shit on his initiative, I'll tell you that much. He rolled a nat 1 on initiative.
Finish this bugbear off.
I'm gonna.
Harpoon the bitch.
He's having a really
Harpoon
bad day.
that
Should I harpoon? Should I javelin or great axe? Vote.
Great axe.
I
I'm gonna.
will say if you move up to him in melee damage, you're not going to be in range for Ripper to give you an attack of opportunity.
So
Ripper the wolf.
the
He's
wolf.
too far away that if you charge straight at Clark, Ripper's not going to get an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
So if you want to go
Yeah, let's
straight
do
melee,
it.
you can do that.
Yep.
Finish
Do
him.
it.
Okay, so that's +5 to hit with your great axe, right?
Pardon?
That's +5 to hit with your
Plus
great axe,
5 and it's 1d12 plus 3.
Clark got fucked up this round.
Give
so
me
far.
some good.
you done fucked up.
Right? Ooh, that is just enough to hit him.
Yes.
If you missed, I swear to God, I would have kicked you in the balls.
So that's 1d12 plus...
3. Come on.
You got the head you were looking for.
Yes!
Oh.
Okay, all this stuff there's
With
no
a mighty swing of your axe.
And that's 5 kills for me.
A 9-foot bugbear comes tumbling down, his head flying in the opposite direction.
Clark just got fucked up.
This was an absolutely anticlimactic boss battle unless Ripper just ruins you.
He got charred, then he got hit by a bow, then he got
And
iced.
then the wolf comes by and grabs the headphones away.
Don't give me ideas.
Oh, shit. Don't give him an idea.
Okay, so it is now Ripper's turn. Ripper has just seen you murder his master.
Oh, he's pissed. He's
He
pissed.
just got schooled.
Ripper is experiencing the most classic example of bestial fury you can think of.
Oh, and you're the closest one.
Wait, you said he wouldn't get an opportunity to
No,
attack.
he does.
No,
Well,
but
he's
it's his
just
turn now.
He can move in.
But he watched you cleave the guy's head off. So
Yes.
you're
So he saw you do it, so he's gonna go after you.
I got 17 armor.
Oh.
I got 17 armor. I'm hoping that'll hold.
And he rolled a nat 1. God damn it!
Suck it. Suck it.
All right, so
Suck it.
he comes charging at you.
With his nat 1.
yes, and
Little did we know
he's
he's partially
just
blind.
so mad. He's just scrambling along the floor.
And trips
It's-
and falls and smashes his face.
Basically, it's like if you've ever seen a dog running across a linoleum floor, and I've seen that many times.
hilarious.
His feet are just going all over the place. He's just so
Oh,
fucking
please
mad.
tell me I get a turn here because I know exactly what I'm
No,
going to
it's
do.
my turn next.
No, it is
Adam,
not your
that-
turn, but it
God damn.
is Chase's turn.
Finish him.
And Chase does get sneak attack damage because Ripper is engaged in combat with Andrew.
I'm going to use my short bow since my short bow has done such well so far.
I will be so pissed if you miss. Because we both know whose nuts are on the
Alright.
platter here.
And that's a nat 1.
Ah!
Well,
So you fire your bow.
it hits Andrew in the ass.
I was about to say it hits Andrew. Fortunately, it bounces off your armor. But
I'm going to take that arrow. Once this is all done, I'm going to ram it right up your ass.
But yeah, you fire at the dog. It does absolutely nothing. You completely miss.
I took 2 goblins out like that. I don't care. I'm done for the day.
All right. What else would you like to do?
I'm just going to sit back and let the other guys take care of it.
Okay.
They
So
got
next
this.
That's
is
just the way you are.
Stefan.
They got
Or no,
this.
no, next is Troy.
Alright, I'll just run up and Warhammer.
Gonna
The
warhammer the dog. What's that, plus 40?
I wonder if
Plus 4.
bring the head of the
1d8,
dog with you.
yeah.
That way we can maybe get extra.
You come up to him, but the wolf has regained his balance. He dodges out of the way as you bring your warhammer down.
Oh.
Oh god, the dog is going to kill us all.
It turns out the dog was the final boss.
What a twist!
Clark was just a mini boss.
Okay, Stefan, it's yours.
So that you can end your turn. Oh yeah, because you've done your action, you've done your movement.
Yeah.
So you're still outside the
Did
cavern. You
Naz
can
use
see Ripper. You can either, you can make an attack with your bow. You can come in and attack with your greatsword.
I did not see
Running
that.
with my greatsword while yelling for Thunder Tree.
Staying on brand. That's
All the
plus
things.
5 to hit, I believe.
4.
Plus 4 to hit. You know what? You hit.
Yes.
Finally. Okay, that's 2d6 plus 2.
It seems every time he cries that out, he actually makes a critical hit.
Just start yelling Thunder Tree every time you make a move. I'm going to move forward
All
30
right.
squares for Thunder
You draw
Tree.
your great sword.
Yeah.
You raise it above your head.
And you whip
The wolf comes charging at
He
you,
whips
mouth wide open. You bring your sword down in its mouth. You cleave it right through the mouth.
Oh.
Its jaw is now like 3 inches wider than it was before this fight started. And he is dead.
Big mouth.
Try to skin it.
And
Skin it.
and
I knew
combat is now over. You survived the first boss fight of
Loot the
campaign.
bodies.
Loot the
Can I-
bodies.
Especially the dog. You never
Can I-
know.
can I-
That
Throw
goblin
down.
battle was harder.
To be fair, you were you were shorter by 2 people.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys rolled a lot better in the encounter against Clark.
Well, I
Clark
was there.
didn't get an attack.
It was just a joke.
Like, I had this thing planned where Clark was going to be like, oh, you're sneaking up on me. Usually it's the other way around. Good for you. And he was going to start fucking you up. But that didn't
You
happen.
just got
No.
fucked up
How-
before
Oh,
you even get a
you're
word in.
actually just standing around checking your supplies. We fucked them up.
How is it that 6 sleeping goblins or 5 sleeping goblins were harder to kill than the final boss?
So now that we gotta go back to the other guy and tell him how easy it was to take
Right,
down
you
that
have
scary
Mimic
leader.
to deal with now.
Whoa. Wait.
I have to loot things.
Loot the
Yes.
bodies, get the head
Do
of
that.
Krog, get the head of
Clark,
the
yeah.
wolf
No,
as well.
Well, you-
We're skinning the wolf.
I was about to
We're
say,
skin
do
the
you want the head of the wolf? You're not going to get any bonus for it.
I say skin the
But
wolf.
if you want it for a
Skin-
trophy, you're
Skin
certainly
the
allowed to.
wolf.
Okay.
Turn it into
so,
a cape.
Gonna take the wolf's pelt as a trophy. It's really not great quality. Like, it looks like Ripper
Mangy.
didn't eat that well. Yeah, he was mangy.
Still.
Poor Ripper.
It's a nice soft place to lay down in the middle of the night.
Nice blanket. It's a pillow
Unless
cover.
if you don't tan it properly, it's probably going to start smelling pretty soon.
Rotten.
When we get a towel. When we get a towel.
When we get a towel, yes.
I'm going to take a nap.
Whoa. I wanted to ask. What was the big boss man's weapon?
We never got to see his weapon.
He never pulled it out.
No, he never got the chance to pull out his weapon.
Oh, claim
He
his
never
weapon.
He has a morning star, so
What's
it's
that?
a big. It's
It's a club with
basically
a
a
ball
big
on it.
ass flail.
That looks like
what
you-
kind of damage does that do?
Is it better than him? Actually, I think it might be better
Plus
than
4 to hit, 2d8 plus 2 piercing damage.
It looks
Damn.
like it would be a lot of dexterity.
Can I trade that out for what I squandered off the goblins earlier?
Yeah, if you want to trade that out for your scimitar, you are certainly allowed to. Yeah, so that'll be plus 4 to hit.
Put the other
reaches
sword in your
5
backpack. We can sell it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will do it.
Okay.
I want to loot the other 2 goblins' bodies.
So that's a
They weren't carrying
plus
anything.
2.
Oh. So then I'm going to loot the big guy's body. Big boss's
Okay,
body.
yeah, well...
2d plus
Andrew
what?
already took his morning star.
Yep.
Okay, does
So
he have
it was
any...
2d plus what?
2d8
Mhm.
plus 2 piercing damage.
2d8 plus 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might want to write that on your character sheet, because depending on if you want to use that at some point. And it's plus 4 to hit. I'm not sure if you wrote that down.
Okay, I'll copy that over.
Does he
Alright,
have
so-
any pouches or anything on
Not really.
Check his loincloth.
Check the loot and provisions that they have around the
Yes!
Okay.
Might be able to find a potion or something for health.
Or we can just take a nap afterwards.
So,
Maybe.
It's a nice nap. I think the other guy needs it too. The guy got shit beat out of him still.
okay, so you've got the stores, which were stolen from Silvar and Gundren. There's about 600 copper pieces,
Holy.
Split it
110
evenly.
silver pieces,
Sweet.
2 potions of healing.
Oh, okay, I'll take one of those.
I guess one of those.
Okay, you want to use that right away?
I will use it right now.
Okay.
And
let
keep
me
the other one on hand just in case.
I believe it's 1d4, but let me double check that.
Means you have to roll to heal.
Though I will say, once you guys take a long rest, will basically be fully healed.
Well,
so
then
you
maybe
might want to.
I'll just hold on.
Yeah, you might
them
want to
for
just
later.
keep that on top.
Yeah, just heal both for now.
Keep them both.
Okay,
600
2d4
pieces
plus 2
divided by
hit
5.
points. So who wants the healing potions?
Mike
you
has
want
one.
Mike's
I'll
take,
take one for
Later.
and then Troy
So
maybe.
the effectiveness is 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Wait, I should take one.
You
Lowest
are a
health.
little squishy.
I am
Okay.
low health guy.
All right.
Okay, fair enough.
9 and 8 hit points. Here,
So
pretty
what
good.
was the details on that?
That is 2d4 plus 2 healing.
D4 plus healing?
Yeah, plus 2.
Oh, plus 2 healing?
So basically, you roll the d4 twice, add 2, and that's however many hit points you be healed.
Okay.
All right, and there's also a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes, and it's worth about 40 gold pieces. You sell it.
Does it have any religious?
I'll
sentimental
take it in
No,
the
it's
fact
just,
that I had the best chance of selling it for the most.
Oh, so it's just
It's just a little
a
ornament.
trinket or something. Okay.
I'll give it a chance to sell. We can squander it. We can get the coins for something good later.
Well, we did a pretty good haul.
All
for
right,
that.
so yeah,
Yeah, no
so
problem.
you've gotten all the loot. You've killed Clark.
And we checked both the other 2 goblins for stuff as well.
Yeah,
They didn't have anything.
of
They were
note.
busy with other
Okay.
stuff.
So back to the goblin den to bargain with Yimik.
And loot the sleeping body corpses.
All right, so you see Yimik. He's like
How much-
Silvar's still tied
oh,
up.
crap. I forgot. We haven't been keeping track of money.
Oh,
So it's sick.
We have so much money.
We had, it was 4 silver from the first fight.
Yeah,
4 silver.
I think I gave you like 17 copper pieces in the second one.
So
Yeah.
The next one we got 2.
You know, we could always just go back through the recording later and find out from there.
Yeah.
Let's just do it that way.
How much do we get from the big pile though?
600.
600 copper pieces, 110 silver. The jade statuette of the frog.
106, you said?
110 silver.
100.
The jade frog statue was worth 40 gold, and the 2 potions of healing.
How much gold did we find?
You didn't find any gold. Just the jade statuette of the frog is worth 40 gold.
What are we at for time?
We're at about, taking into account the earlier whatchamacallit, we're at about 2.5 hours.
Oof. Wow. This is awesome.
Yeah. Well, let's have a conversation with the.
So after, let's finish up with.
So you come back. Silvar's still tied to the stalagmite. He's looking pretty worse for wear. Yimik's looks like he's been pacing, waiting for you guys to come back. So, did you kill him? Did you kill him?
Yeah.
Now Yimik is in charge. Yes.
And Yimik's not going to step away from the hostage, or else.
I'm so glad, Yimik, that you could get ahead.
I don't get it. But I will be more than happy to release your friend if you pay me another 600 gold.
Oh.
What? You must have 600 gold on you, don't you? You're big-time adventurers, huh?
Just give us 1 sec to talk about this. We're going to go to the other room and just talk other sections of the cave and just have a short discussion about this. Is that okay with you?
You better make it quick. I'm not a patient goblin.
Well, I just realized something.
Uh,
If he kills the guy,
yeah.
he's not going to get out of this alive.
Good point.
But also, what is he in charge of? We killed everybody.
That too.
Who has the highest
I
intimidation?
can tell King Grohl about what you... Oh, wait, are you doing this outside the room?
Yeah.
Or are you still here?
We're still here. We're right in the front.
I'll tell King Grohl.
How? When
You
we're
won't
dead?
get there.
You won't make
So you
it
have
there
2
alive.
options here. Walk away or die.
Die or
Do
die.
you want to
away.
make an intimidation check on that?
Who has the highest intimidation?
I got +2.
+3.
I was about to say, if anyone wants to add, help with a score, I'll, take whatever the roll is and then add your proficiency.
So I got 14 charisma, 14 +2 for charisma.
Well, it's a +2 bonus. Your
Okay.
charisma is 14.
All right. So in that case, would my intimidation be part charisma?
Well, yes, that is your score, but it should have the modifier of it. +2 for intimidation. So that
have-
is your modifier.
I have
Okay.
+3 to charisma and +3 intimidation.
+3 intimidation.
Mike.
Would anyone like to assist on that intimidation check?
Who has the second highest?
I'll use
Troy
my
has
You have a
wisdom-
+3 as well,
wisdom
right?
to
I
stay
have
out.
plus.
Troy has
Plus
+3, right?
two.
+3.
plus
Yeah.
2. So maybe
Okay,
try and
so
chase
you've got an
intimidation.
angry dwarf and an intimidating halfling. I'm
Plus-
gonna add plus. You know what? I'm just gonna add +8 because you're all trying to intimidate him.
Screaming in Dwarvish
Yeah.
to add them.
Let my cousin
so
go,
even
and
with
I'll
the
do the
+8,
end of
that's
it.
gonna come out to 13. So he's gonna be like, or no, 15 actually. So. Damn it! Fine, take the fucking human.
And with that, we have
King
now
Grohl
gone
about
R.
this. I'm telling King Grohl about this.
And
And he runs out of the room.
And you should toss a copper coin at him on his way out.
Here's where your
I
trouble.
forgot something.
I'm gonna remember this.
I hope you do, because next time we see you, you're dead.
Wait.
keeps
How
running.
far away is he? Can I get him with a javelin?
I'm gonna say he's already run away.
Damn.
Alright, so you have Sildar Hallwinter in front of you.
Yay.
Let's camp here for the night.
Well, you have cleared out the cave, so if you'd like to.
Well, except-
Let's.
What should we do with the wolves out front, like the front of the cave?
Oh yes, there are still wolves out there.
They're chained up. Should we let them go since we fed them and all? Might be more happy.
They might get intimidated by seeing what's the pelt of the older one.
Could we use them as attack dogs?
Yes. Future battles.
We
So
have
do
a
you
lot
want
of
to take a long rest now, call this a segment, and then
Yeah.
That'll be
pick
the
this up
start.
sometime in the future?
Yeah,
Alright.
let's do it that way.
Okay.
Just bookmark where we are and
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on our first segment of Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe not the last.
Our first
We may see
adventure.
how
This
it
is
goes.
amazing. I like this.
That was good.
Well
You
done.
guys had fun, right?
Round of applause for our DM.
Thank you.
His graphic
Thank
and well done job.
This was really fun. I really enjoyed this.
Well, now we're getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
We
I-
honed that first boss.
Now I
We,
know
we
what all
have
the-
trouble with the small guys, but the bigger guys,
Hey, now I know what all those nerds like it about it now.
Here's the thing: a sleeping goblin was harder to take down than Clark.
I know.
You
Alright.
guys did roll really well on Clark.
All right, so listeners, thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We have a whole channel of more fun and entertainment waiting for you.
And we'll see you all next time on the next segment, next chapter of The Lost Mine of Phandalin.
This is Society of Misfit Gamers signing off.
Bye-bye.